JR Gridiron coming through?
Hey.
Man.
Hey, yo, Sap, what's good, bro? This man's kinda high out here. Hey, yo, the flyest motherfucker in the room. Yeah, you know it's me. Bitches hating on him cause he started out here locally. Hopefully, I'll be at the top soon. For now, I'm at my house.
All right, good morning.
Cartoons, you know how much you love it when you get it in abundance. Give a fuck about a budget when you always be the subject of discussion. But it's nothing when you stop and just say,
wake up, fellas.
Out in public and you hear him talking rubbish. I just
Oh, man.
ride through the city in a cutlass. Find a big butt, bitch, somewhere get my nuts kissed. That's the way it goes when you party just like I do. Bitches on my dick that used to piss me off in high school. Take over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this money, ain't that some shit? Take over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this money.
What's up, Jew?
We gon' take over the world while these haters getting mad. That's why all my bitches bad. They see this crazy life I have and they and all. We gon' win. You can take the lose or draw. What I'm in. Got these hoes who used
Wake
to
up,
play
fellas.
me and
Wake
they
up,
all.
fellas.
We gon' take over the world while these
I love
haters
when
getting mad.
DJ and Love,
Take over
before we
the
start
world
off the
while
stream
these
with this.
haters get mad. That's why all my bitches bad. They
We got a
see
crew
this
today.
life I have. Hop into the car and then
Today is Hooters Day. All right.
and motherfuckers think they know me, but they
What up,
never
Donnie?
met the kids. They'll come with excellence and money, make benevolence irrelevant for the fuckers who never been in
T-Rain clocked in at 6:40.
break the bottle for
Oh,
the hell of
T-Rain.
it. Tell a bitch that she better bring her friends, and if she
Wow.
want an autograph, she better bring a
Good duo.
pen. Yeah, the party never ends.
Steak with a
Life is
sub
what
to
I
chew.
recommend.
Oh.
For me, then she better be a 10. I ain't picky, but these
That's
girls be
awesome.
acting tricky when the
Donnie,
situation's
isn't,
sticky
the
and
Giants
liquor got
GM
'em
son the
silly, but I
QB?
take over the world when I'm on my Donald
I saw
Trump
that.
shit. Look at all this money, ain't that some
Ain't
shit?
that
Take
some
over
shit?
the world while these haters getting mad. That's why all my bitches bad. They see this crazy life I have and they and all.
Found out
We gon'
TC's a
win.
Knicks
You
fan,
can
bro.
take
It's
the
sick.
lose or draw. What I'm in. Got these hoes who used to play me in they bras. We gon' take over the world while these haters getting mad.
Steak with another diamond. Wow. Much love, man.
Company made money yesterday.
Go. Goated. Goated, man. Goated. All right, boys. All right. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. How are we? Getting banged up royal props. What are we doing,
Little bit.
brother? What are we
A little
doing?
bit. I got a little sendy with money plays.
You want a
Had
full
the
send
funnel
Friday, huh?
ripping. Had the funnel. Ripping the funny.
Let's get Sendy. Hey.
Literally.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm
Sendy with
glad,
money, dude.
glad you can make it. Yeah. Speaking of getting Sendy with money plays, if you want to come through to our NYC party, I'll drop the link in chat. RSVP. It's going to be next Saturday.
Am I
1
coming to
week
that?
from now. Yeah, Beef.
coming to
that?
I'm trying to get you there. I'm trying to
wait.
get you there.
10
Hell yeah,
10.
Chipper.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
you're good.
fucking
You're good,
about this. Checking in for this flight. Sorry, hold on.
No, you're good. Yeah, click that link. It's gonna be sick. I think a lot of y'all are already RSVP'd. Like Donnie, Royal's gonna be there. Fucking Beeve's gonna be there. DGen might swing through. We got all the boys coming, so it's gonna be a good time. We got a special guest in the building, long time viewer, long time supporter of Ramble. Steak, what up, buddy? How are we?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
It's been a little bit of a hiatus. What has it been?
Yeah, it
3
has.
weeks or
Yeah,
2
it's been
weeks?
too long. It's been too long. I was sick. I missed that last week's slate.
It's fucked up, man.
Is OT Megan going? I'll send her the invite. I don't know what her schedule's looking like. Yeah, nice to have you on, Steak. Ramble Saturdays don't feel the same without you here.
No
so
problem.
Be there,
Sorry.
too.
Thanks for
Be there,
joining.
too, don't worry.
No
I'll
problem.
wear
dude.
this Phillies hat for you, MJ.
Are we nuking them today?
It's possible.
I mean, this is a
No,
college
we're
football
not.
stream, but
No, we're not.
Red October in full effect, man. Well, cool. Obviously, kind of the elephant in the room, Beeve and Crabs on Monday. Lines are finally up. Steak has nuked Beeve, which is
As
not
he
surprising.
should. As
Yep.
everyone should.
Let me get this link in chat for y'all. It's going to be on Profit X. The odds are a little skewed right now, but I sent a text to Hefe, so we'll get that fixed. You're a heavy favorite right now, Beef. Extremely. Minus 700 on the money line.
I'm shocked no one wants to back out of shape, dog shit, athleticism crabs, but it is what it is. I'm very shocked. I can't believe people aren't running to bet a guy who can only use one hand on layups. But it's he's
I
in
need to
6
stop talking like that, or my bet will never get matched.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Krabs is really good, guys. He's 6'4", and yeah, that's about it. He's 6'4", but he's 6'4". So DGen was 5'3".
What we haven't talked about though, I mean, are you a road merchant? I mean, you're going across the country now.
I don't get a
Texas.
single home game. Not a single person's coming to Minnesota. I got to fucking.
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
slutting me out. Ramble's slutting me out as a basketball mule. It's insane. I'll do what I
You
gotta
like
do.
doing this, bro. These events are fun. Come on.
Yeah,
The DGen one was so much fun.
There's so much fun. Well, that was fun. The gambling was not fun. That was one of the worst gambling weeks of my life.
Marquette, right?
Oh yeah, Marquette and then money plays. Marquette money.
Have you heard the money plays Big E story, Steak?
It's where he was like had a picture of his action.
It's
on
like
his phone.
hate
He was like,
watching
Just
right next to
absolutely
me.
insane.
That's
One of the
crazy.
worst things.
Crazy.
Just doesn't know how to read a room.
And you
And then
met
I got
money
home.
like. No, go ahead, Beef.
And then I got home and my wife had the pregnancy test out that we were pregnant. I was like, oh, that's good. We have no money. That's great. This kid's gonna be sleeping on
Lost
the
the
floor.
house.
But that's awesome.
Oh man.
Really wish I went to bet on Marquette for $1,000 if I knew that. Yeah, I
Gotta
still
run it back this year, just without money, maybe.
Beeves the Jake Paul of gambling
Someone
Twitter.
did call me Jake Paul. They're like, you're just playing drunk uncles the whole time. I'm like, "Dude, this is who asked me to play.
Yeah, I mean, if we got someone, I mean, who's the best basketball player on gambling Twitter? It might be you, Beef. Not gonna lie.
There's not many close. There's no other NAI free throw percentage leaders.
That's what I'm
through 11
saying.
games.
Yeah, who else can say that?
It is
Most-
the one guy. There's like two guys though that comment. They comment during DGen's stream the whole time when we were playing. Was like, I would fucking murder Beef, and I have no clue who they are, but I would like to see it.
People on
I
the
would like-
internet say a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not
true.
I
I posted that bit of me dunking though did not help my case. One guy was like, "This white boy can dunk," and I was like, "This was 7 years ago, buddy. Let's
Yeah.
relax." Like,
You
no
don't-
one's posting highlights of me dunking right now.
You can't do that anymore, can you? You still got
No.
that bounce?
No.
Yeah, I
God.
don't think so.
I was winded yesterday playing one-on-one with my brother. It was bad.
It's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. So we'll be with Book It starting tomorrow. So we'll have a stream tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna be on their stream doing sweats, and then Monday will be the game. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I got a king bed for us, Beef, too, as you requested.
Vikings played 8:30. I land at 9. You better have your shit situated, MJ. I better have it either a fucking limo, something there.
We got-
picking me up.
We got a Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck that we're
Well, you
swinging.
better
in.
be there, not fucking streaming. You better be there picking me up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm fucking Ubering to a bar.
All right, let's get into the slate, shall we? We got kind of a light slate, but a nice one, and we also got Cap of the Week sitting in the back. What up, Brant? I see you. 2-0, which is kind of sick. It's going for 3-0 today, so we'll bring him up when his game comes up. But let's start talking about these games. Noon slate is, in my opinion, a fucking minefield. It seems like I only have one play locked in right now. But a lot of them caught my eye, so I'm excited to talk about it. We're going to talk about the Clemson Tigers first, guys. Beautiful. Who wants to kick this one off? Beef,
Why do they
Rob,
always
Steak?
throw this dog shit team at us at 11 a.m.? Like,
Yeah.
start
they've
my
been at
job
noon.
Club
Yeah.
Nick is the worst. No, I have nothing. I don't want to bet on old saggy balls Belichick and fucking K Club Nick. I'm good. I'm good on that. Steak does
Ball
though. This
sag
is a
Bill.
Steak game.
I really don't, dude. I don't know how you figure out how to bet this fucking game. I mean, honestly, as bad as Clemson is, they should be able to absolutely beat the shit out of North Carolina, who literally just lost to UCF 34-9 before the bye week. North Carolina is like exceptionally bad. Like I feel like they could be in Conference USA and they'd have a losing record. But it's you guys want to take Clemson to cover a big spread? It feels like the worst bet ever.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
wanna do it.
both these teams are just kind of rat meat, as we both know. Clemson is somehow performing worse than UNC. How's that? I would never think that would come out of my mouth. Even I expected K to be bad, but this bad, losing to Syracuse bad at home. I mean, yikes, man. I don't want anything to do with Clemson. I think it's just the same old story every single week. I mean, it's the stove theory. You touch it once, you get burnt. Do you go back to it the following week? It's just a team you stay away from.
I have
UNC's
ninth
in that
degree.
same boat.
I have 9th degree burns from Clemson. I have not stayed
It's
away
just-
one time. I'm fucking getting murdered by Clemson.
Even if it hits, is it worth it? In my opinion, no. I mean, it's going to be a brutal watch. You're going to be pulling your hair out the whole time watching Cade trying to complete passes. And a low total tells me that it's just going to be a brutal watch. So I'm staying away from this. 14 flat, too. I mean, if you're taking a bet, just fade Clemson at this point. 0-4 ATS. They've been arguably the worst team ATS in college football, and people just have no problem backing them, it seems. Maybe it's because UNC has been so bad. Maybe it's the brand.
100%.
Who knows? But if you've been watching Clemson ball, there's literally nothing that you've seen from these games that are like, oh, this is what we've expected this whole season. Like, oh, there's a flash of what we saw like a top 10 Clemson to look like. I haven't seen one moment like that. Even the Georgia Tech game, their backs were against the wall that whole game. I mean, Georgia Tech would just kept throwing jabs, kept running the ball, and they were playing from behind the entire game. So I'm out on Clemson. Don't know if you guys want to get maybe gross with an under, but
Fuck that.
Complete stay away from me.
yeah,
Yep.
I agree. All right,
Also,
let's keep
before we
moving.
start this slate, can
Yeah.
we talk about USF gambling on their own fucking team? That coach is fucking gambling. That was insane.
It was crazy. 50
That was
seconds.
insane. I mean, Charlotte, I probably didn't deserve the cover anyway by how ass they are.
I missed them.
But I mean, it was a
I was with the
2 minute
lady.
left. They weren't calling it timeouts. They were like the 40. And they were running hurry up offense up 21. Hurry up offense up 21, running the ball. No timeouts left. There's like 40 seconds left. They're still going hurry up. And they marched down 40 yards to fucking score and cover the spread. Up 21. Some guy commented like they need that for the playoff. I go, buddy, they ain't making the playoff. It doesn't fucking matter what they do. Hey, you beat Charlotte by 21, not 28, so you're not going. Yeah, Delaware, they also suck. That kicker can rot. I hope he never gets
Yeah.
pussy.
That was brutal.
Nate Reed will be seeing it.
Yeah, you hear that, Lane?
Lane, yeah, every time I listen to you, you just fucking sell me, Lane. I'm so over Lane. I'm out on Lane stock.
Nate
sold all of
Reed is, he'll be seeing
Mute up, Lane. You're a producer. Mute up. I'm telling you.
All right, let's go on. Boston College, Pittsburgh. This is kind of a sneaky game that I feel like most people are just gonna kind of scroll right over. BC's been terrible on the road. Pitt has been I guess. I don't know like really what to think of Pitt. Losing to Louisville and losing to WVU in their last two games. Now they're laying a decent number against BC, who I don't think many people think is a good squad. 1-3 ATS. What are we thinking about this one? I think everyone knows BC is a bad school, and I think everyone knows Pittsburgh's due for a bounce back. So is this a baity spot for Pittsburgh getting under a touchdown, or what are you guys thinking here?
Did you see they benched Eli Holstein for a true
Right.
freshman?
He fucking
Backup quarterback.
stinks, man.
Did that move the line, or was this already baked in? Because I haven't been hawking this line like that.
It's kind of weird, man. It didn't move the line, and that's spooking me a little bit because I've liked Boston College all week. I actually already punched it in, and then when I saw the benching, I was like, oh, I just got fucking massive CLV. And then I logged in and saw the line didn't move. I liked BC. I'm getting spooked off by no line move with a true freshman quarterback starting, but I kind of think Pittsburgh sucks, man. And I don't think people are accepting it yet. But losing to West Virginia is bad. I know it's a rivalry game and they were at home, but West Virginia fucking
They
sucks.
stink.
And yeah, I like Dylan Lonergan, the quarterback for Boston College. They've had some rough losses that could have been wins, but I like him way more than a true freshman. I'll still stick with the 6.5 in Boston College.
You got to keep in mind, too, the last time BC was on the road, they were laying 14 as favorites and lost outright against Stanford. So it's kind of hard to fade them in this spot. You're right. So I don't know what to think. Holstein is starting. Kuchi, you're just giving fake information.
Well,
like
this
you
guy,
should.
though.
Yeah, they're saying, I trust.
Oh, really?
That's weird. I definitely saw a legit tweet saying he was bad.
Like, I don't think Holstein's great, but I feel like that'd be a weird time to kind of
Bench him?
change.
100%.
Yeah. Is Desmond Reed back, too? Because obviously he's their best player. And he got injured in that West Virginia game, and I don't think he played last week either.
That I don't know.
If I don't find a straight bet to nuke,
Reed
I
not
think,
back. Okay.
this is a greaser piece. If I don't find a straight bet to nuke, I think I might do them.
Good on
and
that, Mel.
Yeah, but
Dude.
I'm hoping I don't have to. That's
Very
just not
weird.
a confident greaser piece.
Interesting. So I guess we don't really know
They're
what to
saying
think this game
Holstein's
until we know the
benched.
QB. Yeah. That's what I saw on the feed.
Interesting.
That's the problem with college sports too. Same thing with basketball It's just
No
hard to
injury
get
report.
right. There's no real report, so you got to just trust these beat reporters, and who knows if they're correct 100% of the time. Anything else on this?
Steve? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't put them in the greaser.
Pitt?
Yeah,
I don't think you should.
they're not. They don't seem like a great greaser team.
They got no.
I
grit.
really like Vatek ML, so I need something with that.
I
Okay.
like Boston too.
Are you talking first half, Lay, or what are you talking here? Or
No,
just in general?
I like nothing in this 11 o'clock slate. I'm gonna nuke a 2-piece or a straight, and I can't find a straight that I even like.
What's up, Cam? Is
Cam, you'll
West
get
Coast?
no Coochie Gang, brother.
Cam's West
Yeah.
Coast
Shout
early.
out you for getting up early, Cam. Who's the West Coast? Drop a 1 in chat if you're West Coast or Central Time. I appreciate you guys getting up early.
Dude, this motherfucker
right.
Cam's like always awake.
Cam's the boy.
I could text him about a
Called
problem
being
when
a-
like I wake
called
up for
being a
work
dad.
and he's already up. Yeah, that's what I
That's
figured.
because he's
I know that Bull's got good work ethic. You just know Cam is money's got good work ethic, bro.
Yeah. I am back in Krabs' school during hate week. It's mind games.
All right, guys. I'll start this one off. Actually, I want to hear what you guys think first. Actually,
Can't
What do
wait,
you guys,
Cam. Can't wait.
What do you guys think of this one? Kentucky, Georgia.
I like Kentucky. Not betting it. I like Kentucky.
I mean, I love Kentucky too. I think a lot of people look at this game and see Georgia in somewhat of a bounce back spot, and you get UK off losing to South Carolina by 30. I mean, how easy does it look to tap Georgia by 3 touchdowns in a bounce
I didn't know
back
they
spot?
lost by 30. Yeah, that changes.
Bro,
things. It makes
I mean,
Kentucky better.
They lost this spread to South Carolina last week, and you're telling me that they're giving you this number, I mean, minus the hook against Georgia at home after a loss to Alabama. I mean, I feel like the books are just begging you to tap Georgia here. So I'm on Kentucky. I've seen a little bit of line movement. It's on a 19.5, 18.5 some places. Georgia's been dog shit ATS. That's completely fair. That's totally
So
fair.
that's my one devil's advocate. But otherwise, yeah, I'm
They
with
always
Kentucky.
are though. That's their
They
thing.
always are, yeah.
They don't play like those shitty cupcakes. They don't cover spreads against them ever. But to be fair, that just because you didn't mention it, Cutter Boley, a true freshman, started the game for Kentucky against South Carolina. They got Zach Calzada back this week, so it's
Beautiful.
it's a little different. It's actually why I like Kentucky. I like Zach Calzada. I like Kentucky too. They beat Toledo. They hung in there with Ole Miss, who we see is really good. And I agree with you, MJ. You look at this shit and think, oh my God, bounce back for Georgia after losing to Alabama, and all I need is 3 touchdowns. You think that's a easy button to press? And Kentucky always plays Georgia tough, and I like Kentucky.
I like
Yeah.
Toledo, and I had Toledo that game, and they fucking bullied them. Toledo.
Toledo backdoored that one, but Kentucky definitely dominated the game.
Yeah, I was on team total, so I lost by like 3.
I was actually thinking a lot about the total too, because I think most people back in Kentucky would think that it's going to be a grinded out type of rock fight, low scoring game. But Georgia does have some problems in the secondary, and wouldn't it be funny if you see UK have a big chunk play in this game and get up early? I don't know what to think of the total, really. What do you guys think of the total? 48.5. I think the number makes sense, I guess. I mean, you could honestly, you could argue it's a tad high for Kentucky, but I don't know. I don't know what you think.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the game last year. I know Kentucky almost beat them last year in Lexington, and I think it was low scoring as
I
fuck.
think it was 20-13, if I remember correctly. Something like that.
Calzada can
Try
move
to
the ball,
check,
man.
but-
Yeah, this one is weird because we've seen Georgia struggle a little bit in terms of defense. It's not the same, defense we're used to when it comes to the Bulldogs. And I think it's a different story if UK was, at home getting this amount of points. Them traveling on the road, I don't think even with the recent, competitiveness of recent games with Kentucky and Georgia, I don't think many people expect Kentucky to just walk into Georgia and be competitive, regardless of history. I just don't see it. I think it's a crazy line. I agree, Sam. Anything else from you guys before we keep going? 14.5 TT. That's kind of screaming Beeves' name.
14.5.
Really?
Even that's a little baitish,
Yeah.
saying you could
That
get
is-
under 2 touchdowns and hit this bet. I just feel like everything about the Kentucky, they're baiting you with Georgia, I feel like.
Good
Yeah.
call. Whoever commented that, I'm gonna play some team totals instead.
Like, I feel like if it was like 22, I'd be like, all right, like that makes a little like the 20 or 20 and a half is so
Yeah, 20 and a half is
like
the
baby,
easy favorite line.
yeah.
Like, and UK is a team that is just going to be playing with zero pressure. You know what I mean? They're just
got
playing
nothing to lose.
free. They're playing free. Georgia's coming off a loss to Bama. They can't drop this game, and they know that they've played them or played down to them in the past. So honestly, weirdly enough, you could say Georgia has a little bit of pressure in this game. At least to win. What's the comment?
He's saying last time these two met, I feel like they played last year. Am I crazy?
At home, he's saying it was in
Oh,
Kentucky
got it.
last year. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's a good nug though, KP. And that's kind of my point too, why I like Kentucky on the road, right? Is because even though last year they were competitive, it was at home. It's a completely different scenario in my eyes to what people see this
They
game
had a
as.
lot more hype too.
And you get Georgia off a loss to Bama.
I really hate comparing games from a year ago or 2 years ago. This is completely
In college, yeah, I agree.
They had third leg fucking big meat Carson Beck that game. That's why they were winning. They don't have him anymore. My goat.
Bro, Kentucky's defense was disgusting last year too.
Yeah.
Like all those guys are gone.
I know we got a lot of Twitter viewers. So guys, if you guys want to come over to our Twitch or YouTube, please do. It's Ramble Now. Pretty easy search. Just come through. Enjoy the chat in here. So all right.
Obi?
Anything else in this game before we keep moving?
Negative.
No? All right. We seem to all align with Kentucky there.
Fuck this next game, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
this one's
next
weird as fuck. I got coined with Cincinnati last Saturday, so I
got
really don't
coined
want
with
to
Iowa State.
Okay, so we're in similar boats here. I don't want to go back to Cincinnati personally. I know it feels like the sharp side, and Sorsby's awesome. I don't know why, but I feel like Iowa State is kind of not getting any respect here, at least from what I've seen on the feed. And Cincinnati, let's be real. And if we're comparing these two teams, Cincinnati's like the sexier team here. You get Sorsby. Cincinnati's coming off a big win. Iowa State has kind of been scraping by, in my opinion.
I wouldn't argue. I would argue that.
I think most people think Iowa State has just been.
I mean, since he just,
I don't think anyone's impressed.
They didn't beat. Since he beat Kansas, they didn't beat Bama. Like
impressively though.
Well, I don't think anybody likes or knows anything about Cincy, in my opinion.
But I gave out Cincinnati legit to all my buddies when the week started. I was like, Cincy POD. And then I realized that their fucking entire Iowa State secondaries all hurt. So that makes this line seem normal to me. And I'm like, I don't even want to bet it. But I feel bad because I gave all my buddies Cincy. And if I don't bet it and it loses, they're going to be pissed off. So I'm going to fucking get a fake slip from Pickett and I'm going to fool all of you. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I've decided. So I'm on Cincy, but I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to lean to Cincy, but go ahead, Sig.
I'm on Cincy, but I'll acknowledge that what Beef said is correct. Every time somebody talks about this game, they mention Iowa State's injuries, which you can't not mention. I like Cincy because I really do like Sorsby. I got my coin in Cincinnati last week as well. And I now have realized, like, this is the Jeff Rose of college basketball play. Like, that's this one of the week. You know? And, like, you look at it, unranked, home dog, everybody that gambles the way we gamble is probably going to tap Cincinnati, and Iowa State's probably going to win by 14. But I did already punch Cincinnati in.
Iowa State walk-on freshman kicker, eh? Ryan Sura with 5 subs. Damn, Sura. Appreciate you, man.
Iowa State's kickers hurt.
Thank you so much.
What is he saying? Is he saying?
Oh, and Aloha. Appreciate you, man.
I am still such a Rocco guy, Dig Dad. I want to be clear. I'm a Rocco guy. I'm also a Sorsby guy.
I've been trying to fade Iowa State fucking like all year. USD, I faded the shit out of them. Got my ass kicked. They won by like 50. Whoever they played the next week, I faded and they won.
Arizona?
By 50. No, I wasn't that dumb. Did they win that game though?
Yeah.
No, Iowa State railed them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, exactly. They've been the fucking. It's been sharp to fade Iowa State every week, and they just get killed.
That's kind of my thing. Maybe I may have presented myself incorrectly when I said scraping by. That's kind of the feeling I get with Iowa State. They keep winning, but people keep expecting them to lose the following game, if that makes sense.
I think it's because
their team's that good.
Yeah,
I don't think their team's that good.
They are officially due, in my opinion. I hate saying that.
Yeah, they're like due to lose, right? Yeah. I agree. I'm staying away because, like you said, I was on them last week. I'm good. I don't need to go back. I mean, I do lean them. I just think they're the better program, but I feel like Sorsby could be like the X factor here, though. Like
So is
Arizona,
State.
I just didn't think Arizona was that good.
And don't get me
Cincy's a
wrong.
little better.
I'm
No,
not
Arizona
tapping.
sucks.
I'm not
Arizona
tapping the Cyclones. I'm just staying away. I mean, I think everyone on Cincinnati last week, jumping on them this week, is just. I just don't want to. I want to keep my coin from Sorsby and move along. Avoid the noon cake if possible, but feels like Cincinnati's the right play. Still weird. Anything else?
There's some sneaky decent games.
Yeah, that game's gonna rock.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
This is actually a great wedding slate because these 11 a.m. games kind of rock, and every other game kind of sucks. There's not really much good games tonight.
Yeah, there's no like 7:30 bangers like we had
You
last
know what
week.
that means, man. Every time you get excited about a slate, the games are kind of boring, and then when you don't
Yeah.
give a shit, the games are fucking incredible.
Yeah, you're right.
What was that? 2
Um,
weeks ago? That slate was like legendary
Yeah, it
with
looked like
Georgia,
garbage.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
All right, let's keep going here,
Yeah, you
guys.
are
Chat,
I
chat,
don't
we
know
want to
what-
see your opinions too.
First half lay is going to be fucking pieced together. I don't think anybody's on the UAB Blazers.
Yeah. Wait a second, we got cap of the week.
Oh my
Oh
god!
shit!
What
There
up,
he
big
is.
dog? 2-0.
What's up, boys?
Conquer's
What's
chat.
up,
Only
boys?
bets on South Florida teams in fucking Bama. He's a homer
This guy.
every time.
This guy.
Bring up his Twitter lane if you could. What up, Brant?
What's up, boys?
How are
What do
we?
you got for us with UAB, man?
Taking the UAB team total at 24.5.
God damn.
What is it
It's
at?
Army.
24.5?
Yeah, I think it's down to 23 at some spots. It's just a bad spot for Army. They've been terrible against the air raid this year. Kitten has looked insane for UAB. I mean, I see it as like a back and forth. Their rushing defense isn't great, so they're gonna have to put up points to beat them. UAB's been great at home, real great record at home. So just gonna ride with the Blazers.
What was the so you had Jags and then what was your last one? It was Bama
Alabama
TT
team
under, right?
total. Yeah,
the
we
hook.
What was the story
got-
with that again?
we got
Wasn't that
lucky
like
with that one.
sweaty as fuck?
Landed
sweaty,
on the hook.
brother. I was sweating at the game.
Yeah.
It was boots on ground and laid it on the number.
If this guy's
Um,
boots on ground again at a UAB game, I'll lose my mind. Are you at the
Nah.
UAB game?
Absolutely not, dude.
Psycho.
No.
Absolute
Can you
psycho.
zoom in on that lane?
Yeah. Also, Lane, can you fucking follow him back? What the fuck?
Yeah, I was about
Dude,
to say
come
that.
on.
This is on the Rainbow account.
Follow him back.
Yeah,
follow
fall
him back.
back, man. You run the Ramble account.
You
more
run
so,
the account. If let's spam that link too. If we can get him to 950 before he hops off here, he's hit 2 in a row. Jaguars, plus 1.5 for money line, whatever. And then the Alabama TT under, and now we got UAB TT over. So
Jags are striking again on Monday, dude.
yeah, let's hopefully you come back for 4-0.
Jags team's ass, man. Jags team's
Here we go.
ass.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bold of you. First play, you're ripping the Jags money line. Like that's
Bro,
That's ballsy.
free.
Who they
Freebie.
play this week? I'm fading.
They got Chiefs on Monday.
Oh yeah,
I'm boots
buddy.
on ground for that one.
I'm boots on ground too, brother.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
W.
What a
All right.
shit game. Boots on ground.
Refresh
Bro.
that lane.
Who's picking Kentucky this cover too? Come on,
Me.
bro.
Are
Everybody.
you a Georgia fan, Brent?
Yeah.
North 945. All right, we're almost there.
Repping, brother.
JR Hoops. Dig that's missing JR Hoops. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day. Wow.
I just
Um,
I don't understand how y'all can see Georgia play Tennessee and Alabama and then think Kentucky's offense is going to put up enough to cover.
all
I
right.
don't understand that.
All right. All right.
Maybe Georgia doesn't do enough.
At home?
That's why
I
it's
haven't-
an advocate.
on the road is their spread against Kentucky is pretty bad, but
Hey, nothing
At
personal.
home.
Nothing personal.
BTA.
All right, bro. Well, hopefully we're going 3-0 today. Thanks for coming
Very
on,
good.
dude. Appreciate you
I-
as always.
I
Tell
appreciate
Stoney
it,
and
brother.
G5 I said what up. I love that little graphic y'all are doing too.
Hell yeah, they should be in here.
That shit's smart. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
Appreciate
cool.
it, bro.
All right, we'll talk.
See you,
All right,
bro.
y'all.
Good luck.
All right,
Peace.
W Brant.
W. All right, Lane. Can you bring back up Prophet X? Those bulls are cool. Stoddy and them boys, they like a little. I feel like they were us like 3 years ago. Cool folk, cool people. All right, what do we got? What do we got next? Kansas State
Baylor.
Baylor.
So Baylor's losing today, is what I'm saying. Baylor's losing today.
Wouldn't it be funny?
What
I
if
mean-
Kansas State just goes on a fucking tear?
I don't
Is
know.
that all they
I've
needed?
been on 'em. I'm back in on Kansas State after them getting me one win. I'm like 1-6 on the season, but that one win last week was electric.
Means more. Means a lot.
Granted, I think they played one of the most dog shit teams of all time. Who'd they play?
You
Yo,
can
they're bad.
you can get me there because I'm not a big Baylor guy. I feel like they were one of the most overrated teams going into this year. And you know that defense is fucking Swiss. I don't know if I mean, Kansas State at noon. It's tough for me to really
Screams
press that
Kansas
button,
State
but
total, to be honest. And
it
just back
does.
Johnson.
It really does. It's down to 4.5, 3.5 some places. I mean, whoa.
Really?
That's
Chat,
what
what's
I'm-
his team total? Let me know.
4.5 on wow.
It's 4.5.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I'm not playing it, but
27
I
and a half.
definitely lean Kansas State here because I don't think anyone's going back to them. And honestly, I mean, everyone loves to shit on Avery Johnson, but we heard with the coach that he wants to run him more. And that's exactly what they did last week. I think they use his legs as much as they
Oh
can.
my god. You know what's really interesting?
Just like
about
Jackson
Baylor?
Arnold did, baby.
You know what the last few games they've held teams to?
Baylor or
What is-
Kansas State?
Baylor. Back-to-back games
21.
holding teams to 27, and Kansas State's team total is 27.5.
Bucks really
Hmm.
got their bag with that one.
Interesting. Interesting.
So I'll be honest, because I'm the Baylor backer on the board. Like I have their over win total. I have them to win the Big 12, and it's because I like Sawyer Robertson and Bryce Washington so much. And I'm just an idiot because I didn't realize this was probably going to be the worst major conference defense ever. Even in their only good win of the year, they gave up 45 points to SMU. They got absolutely torched by Jackson Arnold. Not shitting on you, MJ, but Jackson Arnold hasn't exactly looked like a world beater after that game. I was like, oh, well, at least that's Jackson Arnold's coming out party, so
No.
he's going to be fucking great. And he's not horrible, but he's not what Baylor made him look like. And I agree with what Royal said. I said it when I was chatting with DJ. And how funny would it be after everyone gave up on Kansas State? They're dead. They can't make the playoff. They probably can't win the Big 12. How funny would it be now if they go on a run? And if Jackson Arnold can look like Lamar Jackson against this defense, you're telling me Avery Johnson can? It just makes no sense. So yeah, I like Kansas State. I have not bet them once this year, so today might be the day.
I don't know how Kansas State's offensive line is, but obviously we know how good Auburn's is. If it's anything like decent, they should just literally mimic that game plan because Auburn dominated that game.
Totals moved up. Spreads moved towards Kansas State. I mean, everything's pointing towards what we're saying here.
Maybe everyone's back in on the Wildcats.
I don't
Team
think
totals
so.
are so much fun when you win. I forgot.
I think
how much.
that's the way to back it. I think Kansas State TT is the way to back it.
So much better than spreads.
You can get 5.5 on Profit X too. Tap in code Ramble. I mean, it's simple. Let me give out some subs to y'all too. Y'all got some good energy today in chat.
There's
Avery-
the coochie guy now.
Low key, he does kind of look like money plays. Not gonna lie, he kind of does.
I don't want to even see Money attempt to throw a football. We need to do a Ramble combine so we can fucking.
You know what? It's funny that you said that because Steak, I want to hear what you think of this idea too. So I mean, we have the BV Crabs thing, and then after that, we don't have really anything planned in terms of an event. I was thinking we do flag football, like and get like 5v5 or 4v4, and like do D-Gen versus Ramble, or like it's like some kind of like have captains maybe. I think that would be fire. I need DC Bets running a fucking post route
Oh
now.
God, I need to
Like,
that's up over the middle.
it would be so
Team
fun.
D-Gen's gonna need a little help, but
Bro, D-Gen could be all-time QB. You're telling me that you're not a second coming of Gronk, Steak? Like,
yeah, no, I'm definitely the tight end. I'll tell you that.
Well, fucking, I mean, that's unfair fucking team. No,
I'm gonna
offense
have
to
Royal Props over the middle linebacker. Fucking Royal
D-Gen team
Props,
is
dude.
10 years older than us. They got marathon runner Greg, who's just going to keep running. He's not going to
Yeah,
stop.
Greg
Marathon
would
run-
run circles.
Greg would be like J-Mo running verts.
That's what I'm
Dude.
saying. Like, he's gonna, why is this guy ran 17 go routes for no fucking reason? Just never-
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be tackling somebody. I know it's flag football, but I'll be
Oh, I'll be tackling Money,
Dude.
and he might be on my team. I just
I'll
want
pay,
to tackle Money.
I'll pay to see Steak lay out Jay Rosa over the middle, bro. I'll pay
I will.
to see that.
If you can get pads, I'll fucking Oklahoma drill with Money plays. That would rock.
Oh my god.
That would rock.
But yeah, I thought that would be a good idea since we didn't been doing like 1v1s. I think doing like a team thing would be pretty sick. All right, I'm giving out 5 subs and let's keep going. Nothing
Did
here.
were you guys in football when you were younger? Did you ever like go to the back
Yeah.
of the line like when you were doing Oklahoma drill, like so you didn't get fucked up or no?
I didn't
No?
play it
No one
that
did
serious
that?
enough.
Oh.
No, I didn't
Dude,
play
we had this
Oklahoma.
drill called
I
the
didn't do
pit.
Oklahoma drills.
100% illegal these days. It was insane, dude.
I feel
It
like
was
the
like-
pin is-
The
Oklahoma
entire
drill-
like team was in the circle, and it was like one guy on defense, and there was like 2 offensive linemen and a running back, and you just had to try and get the running back, and it went on like as long as
those drills were like, as a guy who just did not want to get fucking hit. I was like, dude, fuck these drills. Fuck those drills. I would sit in the back of the line and just keep shuffling to the back. Like, Beef, you haven't gone yet. I'm like, nah, I went a couple times, guys.
the fake like tie in the
Then
shoe.
Harry was the biggest
cleats.
fucking guy. It's like, all right, well,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
this game
All right.
sucks.
This one's nasty
Wisconsin
for sure.
Sucks.
Is this an obvious under?
Thank you.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Thank you.
Yes.
I think you just nailed it. Everybody's going to see Wisconsin, who just announced Billy Edwards was out, and Michigan, who can only run the ball, and they're going to think, wow, easy fucking under. But I think the over's disgusting.
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like when you look at this game, you just think of Underwood, and I always get it mixed up. It's Haynes, right? Not
Public.
Hayes. Haynes.
Public loving the over.
Haynes. Like, dude, I feel like when you look at this game, you just think those two are just gonna chew fucking clock. That's all they
Man.
do, to be honest. And Wisconsin is disgusting, dude, especially
Yeah,
on the
they're bad.
road. I'm with you, Stay. I don't know if I have the balls to do it, but that would be my play as well.
And doesn't one of these games have to be a Bryce Underwood coming out party? And I'm not talking about Central Michigan or any of those fucking teams. I don't care about that. I'm talking about somebody in the Big Ten, Bryce Underwood coming out party. It has to happen, right?
How the
I don't know.
fuck is Bryce Underwood's rush yards at 34.5? Am I
Those
like,
are a lot of sacks.
am I missing something?
He doesn't.
He's
have-
had 61 and 114 in his last 2.
yeah, that's fucking recent.
Or
I mean,
pass yards, dude.
It's only been on like one run.
Pass
though. He's
yards are
had, like, a massive
176.
run.
And what's he been passing for? I'm just curious because you got me thinking something.
Well, his lines have been at. There weren't any markets available for CMU or. So he was at 186 versus Nebraska. Went under. He had 105, but then he threw for 235 against Central Michigan, 142 against Oklahoma, and 251 against UNM.
So he's never thrown for 175 against a Big Ten team, right? Or any of those. I think this is the Bryce Underwood game, dude. I think this is the Bryce Underwood game in the air.
as someone who needs something to bet, I might honestly tail and just take his passing yards.
Pass attempts is at 25.5. Let's see what he's been throwing for recently.
Yeah, you got to realize who he plays for, though.
Yeah. No, I know.
But that's a
Oh my
lot.
God, bro. 25.5 today. He's had 22, 25, and 24 his last 3.
Which is
And-
wild in a game that you think they're going to be winning by quite a
Thank
bit.
you. Thank you. Against Wisconsin. You could argue Michigan only needs 14 points to win this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a crazy line. I think big day for Bryce Underwood probably coming.
I think I'm doing yards and not attempts, though. I'm not going to do fuck around with attempts.
Look at this. Cam's saying it's weird that the line hasn't moved at all since they announced Wisconsin's starting quarterback and center was out, which is interesting.
That is
Wisconsin
weird.
is crazy. That would be a crazy call.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, that's weird as fuck. I don't know how we play it.
I'm gonna play the over.
I'm probably going to take his passing yards.
I'm probably gonna wait for this game to actually I don't know. I kind of want to wait to see if I could get like a 39.5 live or something. But it could just be one of those nasty games that just soars over. Who knows? All right, let's keep going. Bro, you alive? You good?
Yeah, no joke. I was
Me
actually
too.
getting Advil.
I was just making sure you're good.
I'm good.
All
Come
right,
back
cool.
in a second.
Illinois,
True
Purdue.
boy.
What do we think about this one? Beeve, you got? I feel like this is a Beeve game. I feel like this is a Beeve first
thinking
half.
about
Right now.
them- Thinking about them in the greaser. Thinking about it. Not sure. Who'd they play last week? What happened last week?
They beat USC outright at 7 points.
Oh yeah. So probably not. Probably not in the greaser. This is the game they lose to Purdue randomly.
And Purdue's not a slouch. I forget what stream it was, Steak, that we were talking about Purdue. It is a different Purdue of recent
They're
memory.
still a tough watch. They're not.
they are a
good.
tough watch, but they can score a little bit better than what we've seen in the past. I mean, they've been I mean, known for scoring like 0 or 3 or 7 against some of these in-conference opponents in the past. And this year they've actually been able to hold their own a little bit, at least compared to what we've seen. 55.5. Kind of want to tap the over a little bit, maybe even a Purdue TT. Can't lie, that's kind of what's calling my fancy here. I want to back Purdue in some fashion. I don't know which way, but I think Purdue's kind of a sneaky dog here. I really do. You get Illinois off. I mean, that's a big time win. USC's a phenomenal opponent coming into your crib and beating them like that as dogs. I mean, and you go on the road to play Purdue, who I just think is sneakier than people realize. So maybe a Purdue first half, just some way to back Purdue. They're down to 7.5 some places I'm seeing from 9.5. I mean, can't tell me there's more money on Purdue. So I'm liking that a lot.
I think I don't know if it was Royal. Sorry, I don't know if it was Royal I was talking to about kind of not being interested in looking at look-ahead games, but it has to be mentioned that not only did Illinois just play USC, before that they got spanked by Indiana. They play Ohio State next week. So, like, maybe it's obvious, but you're going to tell me this isn't a sleepy-ass spot on that roller coaster where you get destroyed. You look like the worst team in the country by Indiana. So bad that Vegas makes you 7-point underdogs against USC when that never would have happened and you win outright. Now you got to go play Purdue before you go get probably throttled by Ohio State. Like, I like Purdue outright, to be honest.
Wow, I'm adding it to my card. I like Purdue a lot. This one's really snuck under the radar for me. So, Quantitative is in here saying Purdue. I like that. You're a smart cat. Steve, you don't like it?
No, I mean, I think Purdue can keep it close. I just can't get there with it.
I'm with you. I wish Illinois was at home, to be honest.
But I hate Illinois. I think Illinois is a scumbag team. The fact that they beat USC really fucking pissed me off, to be honest, because I think they're not very good.
Could be a situation too. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that Indiana game was like the most obvious ass whooping of all time.
Looking back,
could be a situation where early bettors, that got 10.5, 9.5 are going to cover, and then maybe they lose by 9 or something like that, and now you get 7.5, 8, and those people lose. Who knows? All right, let's keep going.
Is that Esto that goes on Book It, by the way?
I think so. Yeah, WSO. He's always in here. BT, this is your spot, Beef. Take the reins.
Yeah, I mean, no spot. I mean, I'm taking their money line, so I don't think I get to talk much. But yeah, this is just a fucking mismatch. I think this line's a little short, so I'm a little scared. But Virginia Tech should have no. Like I said, they should be playing as free as can be. They got, new coach. Nothing to play for. You might as well just take care of business at home and beat Wake Forest. So I think they should win pretty easily. I think they probably cover. But I'm taking them. I still don't have a pair for the Greaser, so who knows? I might not even be on them. I need to find someone to pair with them, and I got nothing.
This is BV Crabs.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think BV Crabs is Bama versus Vatek, but sure, we'll go Vatek versus Wake Forest. That's close. Crabs is probably equivalent to Wake Forest. This is Wake's first road game. Is that real?
I think so. I was just looking. Yeah,
100% Wake's first road game, and it's insanity. Wake Forest sucks. I know they kept it close with Georgia Tech, but they also almost lost to Kennesaw State. I think Robbie Ashford's horrible. And first road game in Virginia Tech, Beef said it. They had nothing left to play for. They went and beat NC State outright as 9.5-point dogs. Now they can kind of just play loose at home against Wake Forest. I just think they beat their ass.
And those fans, they'll still show up. It'll still be.
Oh, yeah, they never don't.
Just for Anderson, man.
Esto, appreciate the sub, bro. You're the man for that. Appreciate that. All right. And LaBarbara, too. Appreciate that.
Also, Vatek's, who'd they just play? NC State? I was on NC State last week. I think lost outright. That running back is he is insane. I don't know if it's NC State's that bad.
Hollywood Smothers?
He might be the best running back I've ever watched in my life. No, Vatek.
Virginia Tech.
No, Virginia Tech.
He might be the best running back. He's short, fat. He is so fucking good. What
running back I love? Virginia's. I think it's Smith. I believe he's a walk-on.
Yeah,
I love
Stewart. Terrain Stewart. Stewart. That dude's fucking whatever it is. Terrion. He is fucking insane.
Gotta love a walk-on story though. All right, let's keep going here.
What's he to score today?
Huh?
I'm looking what he has to score.
Probably heavy juice if they're favorites.
I would imagine, but you never know. because he came out of fucking nowhere.
True.
And my shit won't load.
Do they still have the same QB? I'm forgetting his name. Drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's always a threat to run too. Actually, so it might not be that bad.
He's not. Yeah, he's pretty good. And it won't show up. All right, I'm going to my
This one's
offshore.
weird.
I got a
Offshore
slight.
minus 500.
What'd you say, Steak?
I got a slight read on Arizona, Oklahoma State.
Please, I was hoping somebody had something.
I kind of think it's Arizona belt spot. They just had an early bye, which I thought kind of sucked because they were kind of grooving, beat Kansas State. Then they go play Iowa State. Horrible matchup. They get crushed. Oklahoma State just played Baylor at home and covered. And I don't know if anybody's super comfortable laying this big of a spread with Arizona.
Oh, I was just going to say that. Who the fuck wants to lay that with Arizona?
And I think
they're
the
much
time to
better.
bet Oklahoma State was last week too, after Gundy being fired.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, I kind of think Arizona could win this game by 35 points.
Yeah, I agree. I was on Iowa State last week just because I think they're better, but like Arizona's still, I'm gonna call them solid. Nothing too crazy in my opinion, but Oklahoma State. I mean, Steak, you and I remember we were talking about it like week 0 or week 1. Like they fucking stink. And the only bright spot was that TCU transfer quarterback who broke his foot in the fucking first quarter.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's back. I mean, should be
Oklahoma
back soon,
State could
but-
be a team that's so bad that it could be as simple as if they cover, you fade them the next game. It could be one of those teams. So I don't mind it. Definitely don't mind it. I mean, they just got pumped by Iowa State, so I see the read for sure.
Yeah, and if this was like 16-ish, like I feel like that would, like you would feel more comfortable betting it. But I feel like when you reach the 20s with Arizona, no matter who it is,
No, yeah,
Conference-
I don't. Yeah, no one's convinced Arizona's actually real deal. I think
and I don't really think they are. Yeah,
Fafita is movie versus trash.
Yep.
pretty much. Yeah, we did chew.
Yeah, we like Purdue a little bit, Chew. Sorry, I know you're a Chicago boy. Man, yeah, Arizona, man. Maybe a TT. Maybe a TT. I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't mind it.
Ooh.
Yes, they
But the
did. It was
case-
on the road.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
When was the last game? Oklahoma State covered.
Of course, chew.
All right. What do we got next? What do we say about VT? Think
Beeves. I think it's Beeves' favorite money line, right?
yeah, Beeve said he likes VT to win.
Yeah, there's no line on the fucker to score. So if anyone can find Terrain Stewart, Terrion, whatever the fuck his name is, please let me know.
Vanderbilt, Alabama.
Chew, bro.
I gotta
Chew,
be on.
How many times you beat your shit to T Swift? Be honest.
What the hell is that? That can't be real.
There's no way you're spelling Purdue like that, Chew.
Yeah, no, ban
That's
Chew.
what you're concerned about in that message?
Yeah, that's the one thing that stuck out.
True.
Dude, that's one of the worst
Our
spellings.
priorities are a little fucked up.
That's one
Chew,
of the
come on.
worst. I'll send it to you. What are you sending to me? I asked how many times you beat it. What could you
Dude,
possibly?
if you send it to me, I'm blocking you. I'm not even joking.
Chewy's a sick fuck.
You activate him, Beeve. You know exactly what you're doing. You throw gasoline on the fire.
That is fucking. That's Beef does that with everyone.
Dude, no way that's real, Chew. Stop. Is that recent?
No. That's not. I've had that for a while.
Chew, that is a fur coat, bro. That's
That was him on
crazy.
stream, bro. That was him on stream. He was dead ass shirt off on stream.
How many subs to have your barber shave you on stream, Drew?
Oh, dude, how many subs for me to shave you?
How many subs to get the Ramble logo shaved into your chest there,
Keep
Chew?
shaving Chew.
Chewbacca is
What
good.
would you even call that?
What?
Like,
50
picture just like
subs.
naming that. Like we have bee versus crabs. Like, what the fuck would you even call that?
We got beef.
Don't worry
shaving
about the title.
Chew live on stream.
You don't got to
50
worry about the title.
50 subs. We're making that happen really soon.
Yeah, Chew, you would spit on it for money.
Yeah, Chew. We'll give you 50% revenue cut. How many subs to get the Ramble logo shaved into your chest hair? No
Some
cap.
subs Saying 50,
Ian,
dude.
so dead ass. 50 subs. We're gonna get that in about 5 minutes. So I hope you're prepared for that. Chew, let's be real here. I'll split the revenue with you. What do you want? I'm so dead ass. You think I'm kidding?
So just to be clear, this is Chewy Stream. You sub to Chewy Stream, right? And it happens on Chewy Stream.
Yeah, it'll be Chewy
He has
will
to
be
get the
live.
Rambo logo tattooed in his. Okay.
Yeah,
No, shave, not tattoo. Chewy's definitely not allowed that.
tattooed on his chest would be
No.
diabolical, man. All right, Vanderbilt, Alabama. What are we thinking here? I'm back in the Crimson Tide here. The revenge angle. I'm sick of Diego. I said I wouldn't fade him, but this spot's just too juicy for me. I feel like this is a good spot. I feel like most people would tap Vanderbilt here after a big win in Alabama versus Georgia. But I think this game is equally important for them to win. They have to prove themselves here. What do you guys think? Is this a win and cover or a win and no cover from Alabama? Where your head's at for this? I think this is a win by 20, if I'm going to be real. But what do you guys think? Their offense is phenomenal. Vanderbilt's offense been just – I mean, it's similar to the Colts. I mean, they just don't punt. They run the ball. They have success in the air. I mean, they kind of have it all right now. They have everything going for them. A lot of swagger going into this game. But obviously the remnants of last year and what happened, I think is pretty fresh in people's mind, especially DeBoer. So what are you thinking, Steak? I feel like you'd have a good read to this.
Yeah, I like Vanderbilt, so it's good. I think we're due to disagree because I don't feel like we've disagreed on anything yet.
Yeah.
I like Vanderbilt, and there's a couple of reasons. One, I am an Alabama backer, and I hope they squeak out this win. I don't think it's going to be an ass whooping. Alabama lost 3 games last year. One to Diego Pavia, as everybody knows, another one to Lenora Sellers, and another one to Jackson Arnold / Michael Hawkins. Those guys all have one thing in common. They're super mobile quarterbacks. And that's what Alabama struggles with, because who did Alabama lose to this year? Tommy C and FSU, and he was fucking running everywhere. I think this is a matchup problem. Also, if I've learned a little bit about Kalen DeBoer at Alabama, he beats Kirby Smart and then loses games he shouldn't. This feels right up there with a huge win at Georgia, their first home loss in 3 seasons. And then he goes, like Diego Pavia, I've tried to fade this guy, man. My bad, DJ and Donnie. Alabama beat South Carolina, but it was close in the North.
Very close.
I apologize. Yeah. I forget their third loss then. But yeah, I just think Diego Pavia might be reaching unfadeable territory.
Yeah, I agree. I think the revenge factor plays into your read stake, as in you think Bam is coming out different today. Get revenge for last year, because it was DeBoer. If it was Saban, I feel like that would never happen. But you know what I'm trying to say. He needs a big win here against Vandy. I know that sounds crazy. Bama needs a big win versus Vandy, but that's how it is since he took over. So I do agree. I think after beating Georgia, revenge from last year, especially Vanderbilt on the road, really don't think it's as easy as, because all you're hearing is about Pavia, right? And it is true. But yeah, I definitely lean them as well.
The group chat I'm in is me, Sandy, Landon, and Sura and Tyler McKillop. And Tyler McKillop, known Diego Pavia guy, gave us him to score for 4 units. He's like, I have 1 4-unit play. So what is it? He said Pavia to score. I go, my God.
What are the odds?
So I might tail that. What?
What's the odds?
Yeah,
plus 115.
Really?
Yeah. So
I agree with what T-Bone Steak said, not just because his name has steak in it, but I 100% agree. I think this shit is obvious as fuck.
yeah.
The one thing I'll argue with that is, has Vanderbilt not looked just absolutely phenomenal? And let's take a reality check of who those opponents are. Let's actually be for real. VT in South Carolina. I'm a Gamecock guy, but they are just not that squad.
Phenomenal. But all people see is Bama just beat. I know they didn't beat the shit out of Georgia, but they dominated the whole game. They really did beat the shit out of Georgia.
In Georgia.
Yeah.
Fair.
Ty Simpson's getting glazed big times too.
Fair. I think it's interesting. I think there's arguments for both sides. I'm not overthinking it. I've been overthinking college football a little bit too much, and I'm going to stick to my spots and my reads. And when I get in my head about, how obvious this is, or, are other people seeing the same thing? That's when I start overthinking and making the wrong reads, at least in my opinion. I've done it this year too much, and I got to stick to my guns. This is a spot that you don't get very often, in my opinion. And Vanderbilt could not have looked better against pretty much janitors. So going into Alabama, I think will be a little bit different of a vibe. But I do agree with you, Steak. We talked about it pretty much all season so far. Bama struggles against these non-pro style type offenses, and Vanderbilt is a carbon copy almost of what FSU tries to do. So it'll be interesting. I think the team total for Vandy is 21.5. I think that's a pretty interesting line.
Yeah.
55, 70, 31, and 44 is what we've seen from this Vanderbilt offense. Their stats look fucking amazing, but just got to keep in mind of who these teams are or the teams that they're playing. SC is not the team that we thought they were, and VT is certainly not either.
I think the last thing I'll add is it's still Vanderbilt. And if I would have told you, like, if you were a diehard Vanderbilt alum and I told you you beat Alabama last year and then you're coming into this season, you're 5-0 with wins at South Carolina and at Virginia Tech, you would have sucked dick for that.
True.
Yeah.
True. Under could be sneaky as fuck.
It could be. Honestly, I'm starting to kind of like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because Bama's kind of finding the groove, and then you have Pavia, who just – I don't even know how to describe the way he plays, but because I refuse to call him the modern Manziel. I refuse to call him that. I understand why, but
I'm not a Pavia.
Manziel was on top of the fucking world, man.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. All right, to kick us off, Steak.
Yeah,
I didn't know this game was even happening.
This game's nasty.
You should forget this fucking game's happening. This is the team. You said something about everyone going back to Clemson. Bro, everyone bets Florida every week.
I know, it's so fucking bad.
I love that in Florida.
It's insane.
So
I saw
bad.
it. The Sharps are all over. I saw one of those fucking guys, John Ewing or whoever the fuck it was, saying Florida's the most bet side. I mean, bro, stop. The Sharps are all over Florida. Stop betting Billy Napier. I'll be honest. One, I think it's insane. If I would have told you at the beginning of the year a game between Arch Manning and DJ Lagway had a 41 total, I think that would be insane. I'm going to go ahead and call it, man. I don't think that the motivation is there for this Florida defense to keep playing lights out when the offense is so fucking bad. And I actually think this could be the Arch Manning coming out party. I'll say it right now. I like Texas. I don't care if I'm a Gators fan. I would never put money on Billy Napier. I think most fans would rather lose this game and have him be fired than have him go 7-5 again and keep his job. And to be honest, man, I really like Texas.
You know what's
Dude, I'm sorry. That comment is what the fuck.
I don't even know. Dude, Twitter.
That shit caught me so off guard, man.
The profile picture with that was just a great combination. I agree with what you said, and I wanted to compare this game to another game, very, very similar spot and the exact same spread. You know what game I'm talking about?
Wait, is it this week, you mean?
It's today, later on in the slate. Very, very similar spot.
Is it Washington?
No, Miami and FSU.
Yeah, I don't like it Aloha, but I'm not going to comment.
Miami FSU is the game I would compare this to. And I don't think when you look at those two games, I don't think FSU and Florida both cover. And honestly, the more I think about it, I feel like Florida's a little nastier than FSU is if I'm comparing those two games, which scares me a little bit. But I also think that nobody thinks Texas is actually worth the shit and Arch Manning is still dog shit. I think that's a common consensus. And I know for a fact, if people don't think he's dog shit, people don't like him in general. Just as a guy, just in terms of social media, everything I've seen from Arch Manning is being negative. Sam Houston standing over guys, whatever. I don't really give a fuck about that. That's just social media writing a narrative and trying to get clicks, in my opinion. Because everyone has an opinion about Arch Manning. Just based off that week 1 game, it's going to be downhill in terms of public perception for that guy. And this is funny, too, because Texas was a team that was the favorite for the national championship before any games were played. And Arch Manning was the favorite for Heisman. And now they're playing a Florida team who's looked just a shell of what we've seen Florida football be. Maybe it's DJ Lagway crumbling under pressure, whatever the case may be. But, I mean, wouldn't you think people are just jumping on Texas here? And I really haven't seen that, which is interesting. I've actually probably seen more Florida love. So I'm kind of with you, Steak. I'm definitely not tapping Florida. If I had to, I'm just fading them moving forward. And Texas is a team that I no longer think is trendy. That was trendy earlier in the year and has the talent to be really competitive. So I really don't see Texas losing to Florida. I just don't. This feels like a trap.
I think that's the key right there. I think what both you just said kind of just clicked in my head, like Arch Manning putting on a show. I mean, who expects that at this point? I really don't think anybody does.
What's one thing that people like about Florida?
Their defense. They've shut down Nussmeier and Carson. Yeah.
Texas team total, potentially? What do we got for that number? Let's see what that number is. And then...
This is why I'm so lost in this game, though, too, because, I mean, we've said a million times, like, Florida has just looked otherworldly bad.
Yeah.
They're a 42 total, I mean, makes sense with these two teams, right?
Definitely, yeah.
what we've seen from Texas on the big stage is, struggling offensively versus Ohio State. And other than that, there's not been another opponent. I know Florida's not been tip-top shape, but they haven't had an SEC opponent. Or you understand, like a Power 5 team other than Ohio State. And you get Florida. I mean, they've scored 7, 10, and 16 in their last few. So 42 makes sense in my head. You get Texas.
It makes sense. It's just also crazy,
Right. And Texas's team total is 23.5, juiced to the over. I mean, Florida held Miami to 26, held LSU to 20, USF to 18. I know they lost all those games, but you get my point.
Also, you're holding them to those numbers while your offense is doing nothing but turning the ball over and punting.
People don't like Arch Manning, so I think people would be fine to back Florida taking a Texas TT under, and this is probably a spot they put up 30, and maybe the game goes over full game, maybe it goes under, but I think that really relies on if Florida scores or not. I think Texas will do their thing. For sure. Wouldn't it be funny if Lagway just looks awesome against Texas's defense? Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This game
is like no fucking way.
Big started flying too.
Yeah. Eve, what do you think about that game? Did you have any comments on that one? Are you making
mad
a
at me against my team, I think.
No, I'm not mad. I'm fucking trying to lock in a first half lay, and it's genuinely
I knew you.
Dude, I'm telling you, Beeve, Texas is a greaser piece.
That's not a. I mean, that's a great.
Beeve, I feel like this is like an exception though, because like Steak wants Napier gone.
No, it's like I would never bet against the Twins, but like I was never I always bet on the Twins once they sold the team. Like I just didn't bet baseball. If I did, I would have bet against Twins. Like I wanted them to lose every game. So that like if your team's dead, it's
right, exactly.
I'm trying to fucking figure out a first half lay though, and it's genuinely not possible at all.
Who wants to back communist Lagway? It's true. It's definitely true.
Nobody.
It's Coochie. It's Coochie Lane.
And it's from Coochie. He's never said anything fucking truthful in his life.
Hey, maybe that's what he needs, man.
No, he did drop that one nugget. I forget what it was in stream. We were like, what the fuck? Is that Coochie? Did you get your account hacked or something?
Beavis sexy. Yep. Just keep lying, Coochie. Come on, bro.
Wait a second, though, Bud, man. I have pushback. I've thought Florida was a bad bet all year long.
Yeah. I wasn't said that the last few weeks.
And I wasn't even like saying that for that reason. I was just saying I feel like it's an exception because as of right now, like Florida's dead.
But fade the fan is a good betting strategy.
Correct. I feel like for example, like the Vikings on Sunday. Like I feel like that would be a better example. Like if you were fading them, I'd be like,
Steak does. Steak's a scumbag. He fucking does.
Do that. I bet him with
did it last year.
I bet him with you guys $1,000. A 3-way collab and they scored 9 fucking points.
Yeah, but you did it last year. Don't act like I had a fucking.
No, I fade them sometimes. That's called an emotional hedge because we're Minnesota Vikings fans and life is pain.
No, we're gonna be fine.
14 wins. Yeah, real.
Oh,
real
dude,
strategy over there.
Yeah,
I mean that's fair. That's fair.
Bears fans love pulling the pity card.
It ain't no pity. It's all pain, brother.
It's all pain for Bears.
It's been 20 years, bro.
Bears hype every year is so annoying to the other 3 teams in the division. Like it's so annoying. Like,
that's the worst part too. Is the division's fucking loaded with teams that aside from the Lions recently, or before recently, like just consistently good.
Yeah.
And all you hear is, the Bears might have a chance. Like, no, we fucking don't, bro.
Yeah.
Packers are a double-digit win team every year. And the Lions
there is something painful, and I know Beef will agree. There's something more painful about having your team be solid every year and then never be able to get to the finish line, as opposed to just being.
That's the Cowboys' way of life.
And you could just say, like, "Oh, my team fucking sucks, man. It is what it is." Yeah. But the Vikings, they get a wild card spot every year. They make a run to the NFC Championship game, or they get fucking crushed. Like it's always brutal endings.
Yeah,
I'm not
Ravens
kidding.
That honestly might be worse.
Every year, I legit think it's our like this year. I still think like we're winning the Super Bowl. Like you will not be able to tell me like we're not going to. I'll just be like we are, and then once we don't, then I'll cry. I mean, last year I lost what $4,000 in 2 weeks betting on those fucks.
Oof, yes.
I went counting more if I count everything. I went to Detroit to watch them lose. I mean, that was one of the worst days of my life.
Being a Jets fan there's some pride that goes along with that, though. You got to wear that on your sleeve, bro. That's my second team because my dad's a Jets fan, and you suffer, but the wins feel like a Super Bowl, and they're just regular season games. That Mike White game remember that steak?
Yeah, dude, he went crazy.
You had like 3+ or 4+. I was boots on ground. That was one of the coolest games I've ever, at least in MetLife. You just get those weird regular season games.
Bro.
I know somebody might think about banning that guy. I don't want him banned. I want him to stay here.
We can't. He's in Twitter. We can't ban him. He's a ghost.
Lane, leave him alone.
All right, not to get off too off. All right, never mind. Actually, I was gonna say. I feel like
no, just stop.
We're not, yeah.
Now I want to know what I was gonna say.
You know exactly what he's gonna say.
No, like I'm genuinely curious, like, cause like everyone's like, "Oh, Bears are poverty franchise," but like,
no, keep moving.
it's like the history and shit. But that was so long. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's such a weird area.
Oh yeah. No
like
comment.
most Hall of Famers, second most franchise wins, but like past 20 years, it's been
This is the worst first half play of all time. My God.
It's probably gonna be free.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about this game.
Yeah. You guys want to start it off, or should I? I mean, I'm on Louisville with Stoddy. We were on Virginia, funny enough, last week for a little collab, and now we're fading them this week. I mean, it's really as simple as you're getting Virginia off arguably what could be their biggest win of the season. I'm a big Virginia guy. I mean, Morris is fantastic. Their running back is fantastic. They're a team that just feels like their chemistry is like when you watch Virginia, it's like this team just plays fucking football together, and they mesh fantastically. I think the QB brings it all together. The defense definitely has some problems, but I mean, Virginia's a team that's kind of came out of nowhere in terms of the ACC. Louisville off a win to Pitt and getting this spot -6.5 for Louisville. I mean, maybe it's bait, but I'm taking it. You get UVA off just a fantastic spot now going on the road. Everybody watched that FSU game. It'd be a different story if it was, a Saturday slate, 3:30 game. Nah, it was Friday, prime time, best game of the night, easily. You see that upset in, amazing fashion. That game was one of the best Friday night games that we've seen this year, in my opinion. So I just got to fade it. It's really that simple. I got to take Louisville here. I think they win by a touchdown. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I'm not overthinking this one either.
So I'm totally with you. I was on Virginia last week. I got a little scared around game time that it was too obvious of a good spot for Virginia, but obviously they came through. And I love Virginia. I like Chandler Morris. I thought they were going to be better this year. I thought they were slept on. The problem is they're not slept on anymore because everyone watched that game. It was a big win against FSU, who beat Alabama. The field storming was one of the craziest ones we've ever seen.
Wow.
And now you go to play Louisville. And honestly, man, Louisville's just kind of looked bad all year. They are 4-0, but it's not a pretty 4-0. I don't think anyone thought Louisville looked good in any of the 4 of their wins. And I think this is a perfect spot. I think Louisville, you kind of got to count your blessings that you're here 4-0 because your schedule is kind of weak. And honestly, I'm a Chandler Morris guy, but I'm also a Miller Moss guy. And he hasn't been great yet this year, but I'm still holding out hope that he'll be really good. And this is a really good place for him. And I just think this is a Louisville smash spot.
Yep. I think we're going to see a QB battle and a really awesome one at that. But I'm with you, man. Like, you look at these wins for Louisville. I mean, who's fucking impressed by these?
Nobody.
I don't think anybody. We know Pitt's not a good team. Everyone knows Pitt's not a good team. They beat Pitt after they lost to West Virginia. Nobody's impressed by that. Everyone's impressed by Virginia beating FSU, regardless of it being at home, whatever you want to call it. They looked fucking awesome in that game. And FSU, everyone's recent memory of FSU was shitting on the bad teams and obviously upsetting Bama in that week 1 game. So I'm with you. I'm riding the Redbirds. Royal Beeve, what you think? This, I feel like, is a great greaser candidate for you, Beeve, on the money line for Louisville.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Why?
No. Just they don't fit the criteria. They don't fit the criteria.
What is the criteria? Is that like?
I gotta think, like, in my head, there's no fucking chance these guys lose to this dog shit team, and I don't think that. When I think of Louisville. I actually farted, and it's the stinkiest fart of all time. I gotta go shit.
Anyway, I feel like this is low key like a key point here. Like that,
first half play posted though, by the way, chat.
Like Virginia being on primetime versus Florida State, who looked arguably dominant until that game. Like, to me, that's like, I feel like everyone's like in on Virginia.
They're ranked now too. They got a number next to the name.
So I'm with you. And I agree. I mean, Miller Moss has been. I mean, Louisville has good skill players too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but he started off better last year. Obviously, that fell off when they started, traveling cross country. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely lean Louisville here as well.
I mean, UVA has been fantastic ATS. Louisville hasn't as well. You can also play that angle. I mean, 1-3 ATS for Louisville, 4-1 team in UVA. I mean, it's just everything points to Louisville in my opinion. But we'll see. Virginia could be that black magic, voodoo type team. They definitely have the talent to do so, but just bad spot for them, in my opinion.
Virginia also a red zone interception from Chandler Morris away from being 5-0.
True. Royal, do you have
Yeah.
any plays yet?
I got one. Yeah, it's later.
Okay.
I'm taking it easy, man. I've been, again, I said it last week. I'm not sugarcoating it. I've been struggling in college. I'd rather go 0-1 than, a fat losing day. So
You have more self-control than I do. That's for sure.
it's just, dude, it's
Nine
just
bets.
like,
9 bets or nothing on Saturdays.
yeah. Well, college basketball, yeah, I agree. I haven't hit my groove yet. NFL, again, different. I know way more about NFL, way more confident. I know the matchup. So, like, that one, you'll never see one play for me unless it's, like, prime time.
This I'd kind of miss him too. Honestly, I was getting some hate. I can't lie. That's kind of why I switched up. Everyone was like fucking pissed that I kept posting TTs. They're like, man up and take a spread in total. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I guess nobody likes the TTs anymore. I have one team total today. We'll talk about it. It's at 4 p.m. But hey, if you want more, I'll bring them. Speaking of a team total, I want to see what you think, Steak, tomorrow for the Vikings. I mean, Browns team total has to be done with Dylan Gabriel. Who the fuck's backing Dylan Gabriel?
No one. All I've heard is that he's going to get killed. I kind of think he's that could find success against the Brian Flores defense because he gets the ball out quick, and that's really what you have to do. You cannot sit in that pocket because he blitzes every fucking play. So honestly, if Dylan Gabriel's any bit of good at all, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a little success.
I've seen
Their skill players are kind of good. Like Judy is solid, Fannon's
like
solid,
Juggins.
Njoku's solid, Juggins looks great. They still have a good line. Like Browns really aren't that bad.
No,
I know
they're
that
not
sounds
that bad.
crazy, but
Tillman's out, which sucks because he was starting
Yeah.
them alive. But yeah, I like the Browns.
I will say Jerry Judy last week, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I had
He's a
47
demon.
and a half. No, I had 47 and a half. He cashed in the first drive. I see he's at like 55, so I tweeted out. I check action again. He's at 48, so I'm on the hook. Didn't catch a single ball after the first drive.
They lost.
Unbelievable. No, I won because I had 47, but a lot of people had like 48, 49. They lost. And he had 48 yards in the first drive and never caught another ball.
Scamble.
Never seen anything like it. Yeah, exactly, T-Bone. It's disgusting.
Sick.
Disgusting. I haven't had
pretty
luck
funny.
like that, and I don't know how long.
Dylan Gabriel, I've seen from what I've noticed in terms of like beat reporters and shit, people say he has great pocket presence, and it's kind of what the separating factor is from him and Shadur. Shadur's kind of got the happy feet. Dylan
I don't know
Gabriel
if
has
that's the only reason, bro.
well, that was the main factor. I mean, that was the big difference in terms of their. I mean, it's not like Shadur performed poorly in the preseason, really. Dylan Gabriel, like in terms of numbers, like they're pretty similar, but in terms of film,
Behavior.
Dylan Gabriel was stepping up in the pocket and thrown under pressure in a lot more situations. So, all right, enough fucking Dylan Gabriel talk.
Yeah.
Boise State, Notre Dame, dude. This game, I feel like with college football, man, there's some really obvious overs that just it's impossible for them not to hit. Like I remember Boise State played. Oh, man, it was a military school. I think it was Air Force, and it just was the nastiest under spot. Air Force, I think it was Air Force, had just let up 60 to some shit school. They're playing Boise State, who had covered the full game total in their last one, and it just soared the fuck over. There was 90 points in that game. This kind of feels like a similar spot. I mean, how do these defenses stop each other? I just don't see it. Notre Dame is just a team that I feel like is going to consistently go over, and it's intriguing with first Boise State, whose defense I know doesn't exist, and their offense is pretty capable. So I don't know what to think about this. This seems like just an obvious over spot. You don't really think about too much and you just press the button, but that's really all I got. It's not really a strong read of mine, and it didn't make the card, and I didn't play it. So just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. You got anything, Roy?
No, I struggle with this game because I agree with Mike here. Like a lot of people are backing on Notre Dame, but like, man, I don't see from a talent standpoint how Boise's stopping Notre Dame. Like I really don't.
Will you highlight Token's comment? Because this is exactly what I want to address. This is what everybody's saying. Everybody's
Yeah.
saying that
Style
Notre
points.
Dame, who has now lost 2 big games, has one route to the college football playoff. And it's not only by winning out, because winning out won't be enough. They have to have massive wins where they don't take their foot off the gas like they did against Arkansas. And because of the type of gambler I am, I kind of want to fade that narrative because it's the only thing I've heard. I listened to Cover 3 podcast. First thing they all said, I'm taking Notre Dame minus 21.5 because if they're up 17 with 8 minutes left, they're still going to be trying to aggressively score because they need style points for the college football playoff. I think Notre Dame's defense is horrible. And I saw somebody from Twitter say they don't think Boise can move the ball. Purdue moved the ball on Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And I know Arkansas struggled a little bit, but that was Arkansas's worst game of the year, even worse than the loss to Memphis. Arkansas looked bad. It was pretty much the first time the offenses looked bad. So I actually do think Boise State can move the ball against Notre Dame enough to cover the spread, and I'm taking Boise State.
Yeah, I mean, don't you
That's
think
what
after,
scares me too.
after playing
Yeah.
Arkansas, that type of offense, Taylor Green and holding them to what they held them to, now they play Boise State at home. I mean, who the fuck thinks Boise State can put up any points?
Exactly.
Nobody.
That's why I said I was struggling this game because from a talent standpoint, yeah, Notre Dame should fucking wax them, but we know it's never that easy. So
What's their team total at, Boise's? Be interested. Speaking of
Yeah.
team totals, 20.5.
T-Bone Steak's starting to feel like my burner. He says so much shit I agree with.
Yeah, D-Bone is kind of that guy. He's saying
Yeah,
everything
T-Bone's
that
pissed.
we're thinking.
oh, here we go, right on cue.
100% my burner.
Steak's like looking up, typing, like not looking the whole time.
I think this is a great TT over. 20.5 for Boise after Notre Dame just looked fantastic on the road defensively. Yeah, I like Boise
Yeah.
State team total. Yeah,
I like it too.
great. Yeah, Budman, let's do it. I think that might be a tapper for me. I'm gonna add that to the card more than likely. All right, let's keep going here. Washington, Maryland. I mean,
Low-key
another
good.
Yeah,
fantastic game. I mean, this is another spot I just can't overthink. I mean, when I think of what team burned everyone the most last week, it's got to be Washington. I mean, trendy as fuck against an Ohio State team, and I mean, watching that game, I mean, not the best watch, but they really never stood a chance in terms of keeping up with them offensively. Just a complete mismatch. That Ohio State defense is real fucking deal. And who wants to go back to them laying points on the road to a Maryland team and Malik Washington, who's looked fucking unreal this season. And to me, this is Washington all day. I don't care what number you get it at. This is Washington by 10 at least, I think. I think this is a great greaser for Beeve. I don't know where he is. He might be lurking in the back, but I mean, it's Washington or nothing for me in this spot. Simple as that. I'll keep it short.
I mean, you nailed it. I can't add too much. I like what Jeff Rosen said a little bit because it has to be mentioned that this Maryland team was 9.5-point underdogs to Wisconsin. A game which they won outright. But with that being said, I think this is such a bad spot for Washington with the travel that you can't think like, oh, they're gonna have a little bit of a hangover from playing Ohio State at home. I don't think so. I think Washington takes care of business here. And as much as I love Malik Washington, I also love Mon Williams. I like Washington. They're already on my card.
yeah. I think the key here is a couple things. Maryland looked unbelievable. Washington's on the road, which I think is huge. The thing that I think might become like a system with the good teams is after playing Ohio State, maybe like a team total over because
like a Houston
That's-
defense on CBB, what we used to do.
it's
Yeah.
like people love shitting on Matt Patricia, and sure, like he didn't. I don't know how to describe that guy, but he's running
100%, dude.
not a full NFL style defense, but like
Oh
lot
my
of
god,
NFL
bro!
style concepts,
Look at what Maryland's
stunts,
defense has been
disguises,
doing
everything.
too. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
they've
look at what Maryland's been doing defensively. 10, 17, 9, 7. Oh brother.
Yeah,
This
they have
defense
played
is gonna get
Bishop
hard.
Sycamore 4 weeks in a row, but it's still pretty
Right.
impressive.
Right, dumbbell theory to the max here. In terms of offensive, dude, the defense here is gonna get clapped. They're gonna be running around with their heads cut off. Washington after that game versus OSU, I mean everything's lines up for Washington to just absolutely scorch earth this team.
I think for Javon, Maryland's just one of his squads, so I don't think it's surprising. Just like I don't think it's surprising to see him on Cincinnati because he's always been a Sorsby guy.
Is he really on Maryland today? Wow.
I think he's on Maryland like season long.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think so.
Yeah, I mean that's a great bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great bet. That's a great fucking bet right there. All right. I think we all align here with Washington. Beeve seems to as well. Finger
Beeve's
went
got
through
his
the
own
paper,
problems.
going to be a while. Got it. All right.
Bro, you need some thicker TP, my guy.
Yeah, double ply it up. Beavers, anything? Probably not, right? Holy shit, they're plus 1.5 to App State. Holy fuck. Anyone got to play in that one?
Nah, I just miss when Oregon State was good. Like 2021, 2022, the late night beef.
Mm-hmm.
That was DJU, right?
Yeah.
He was like before the coach left, right? He was like the last quarterback on that team.
Trying to
That was good,
remember.
I should say.
They had some guys, but God, I'm drawing blanks completely.
Yeah.
What do we got next here, Lane?
FIU, UConn.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're getting to the we got through the meat and potatoes. I feel like.
Yeah, we did. Syracuse, SMU here.
DJ, yeah.
I'll be on the over in this one, boys. I don't think it's at 58.5. I'm pretty sure it's still at 57. I got 57. You get Syracuse off a game they scored 3 points to Duke, and you get SMU off 2 straight unders in the 60s. Versus TCU, I think SMU TCU, that just screams fucking over. And in my opinion, I'm just not overthinking this one either. It's going to be public. It's an SMU over. It's kind of all this team does, but getting them off 2 straight unders in really favorable spots versus Mississippi or a Missouri State defense where they looked really mid. And then TCU, both road games, now coming back home. Syracuse, like I just said, scored 3 against Duke. Duke, I think defense has been underperforming, and that was the first time we kind of see them actually live up to expectations. Their defensive line's pretty great in terms of talent. But I'm back in SMU, who's off a bye as well, to put up some points. I think it's going to come majority from the Mustangs, but I think Syracuse, off a bad performance offensively, can string together some scores too. And SMU's defense isn't great. So I like the over here. 57, whatever you can get it at. I like it here.
Yeah, I think this is one of the kind of like square overs, if you will, for SMU. Like this team has been, I don't want to say like struggling, but like they haven't really looked themselves, in my opinion. This is the get right spot, in my opinion. It's obvious they're at home, off a bye, but that offense is too talented for the way they've been playing. And again, we know how Syracuse plays. They're bad.
And the only reason I can't fade Syracuse is because of what they did last week. So I'm with you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fade them. I'm gonna completely square up. I acknowledge it's public.
SMU.
I'm going to take SMU, yeah. I mean, I think this Syracuse coach is awesome, and the coolest thing for Syracuse is he's always found his quarterback, and he's like a little bit of a reject, if that makes sense. Like Kyle McCord was an Ohio State reject, and he turned him into a competent quarterback. And then you got Steve Angeli, who I'm not calling a reject, but CJ Carr, a true freshman, was going to start at Notre Dame regardless. So he gets Notre Dame's sloppy seconds, if you will, and he looks like a really good quarterback. But this guy never intended to have Ricky Collins. Is that his name? Ricky Collins in here playing quarterback, especially after beating Clemson. You're like riding high, and then it just comes crashing down. You get skull fucked by Duke, and I don't think Syracuse has anything left. I think SMU wins this game by way more than 17, to be honest. There we go.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking of like backing SMU without fading Syracuse is taking the over. That's kind of what my thoughts were. I'm with you.
I like the over. Yeah, I like the over.
Yeah.
Quantitative on SMU. Yeah, I think this is the spot, man. Getting them a little rested off some pretty mediocre performances. I mean, at least what we've seen of SMU.
For SMU, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
MJ, I hate to break it to you. I think we're collabing from when I was listening.
On what?
Washington.
What do you mean, hate to break it to you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it will win as long as I don't make it a 3-way collab.
Yeah, you're right.
You want to collab? I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm done with the collabs. I lose every fucking.
Yeah.
No, come on. Set the tone.
Bro,
for
we
this
collabed
weekend.
on fucking Vikings and you turned them into the fucking bad news players. Nah,
All right, that was
whoa.
that was
Not
the
you,
end.
we.
That was the last leg to a 7-leg parlay, bro. That was never hitting. That was
That's
never
why I know
hitting.
that shit was not hitting. I
Plus
gotta find out.
9,000 just broke my heart.
That's sick. It never even
Yeah.
had.
I put a full unit on it too.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right, what do we got next? Penn State. Holy shit!
Wait,
What
did
do we got?
UCLA win last week? Because weren't they getting dogged and then they came back?
No, they
Don't
covered.
think they will.
Greasy
They covered,
covered, though.
okay.
They still
Yeah.
lost.
I knew it, man. I would have been bugging out though. 'Cause remember, I was like on a slate. Dude, I said it like 5 times. I was like, a slate as loaded as this. This is the week UCLA gets it done. I checked, they're
did.
down like 30 at half, and I'm like, well,
they
looks
came
like
back.
I was wrong. And then I see they end up covering. Yeah. But yeah, they fucking suck. I don't know what Nico is gonna do against Penn State's defense, especially losing a whiteout.
Who's worse at covering spreads, Penn State or UCLA?
Penn State. They're actually good. They're actually good.
Yeah,
UCLA stinks.
you could argue Penn State is probably, in terms of like
Gotcha.
top 10 teams, top 15 teams, probably the least favorite team to lay points with in terms of bettors. No,
Yeah,
that
just
doesn't mean
never
I
get it done.
want to bet Penn State by any means, but I don't know what to do in this game. You have UCLA off their first cover of the year. You have Penn State off a just brutal loss to Oregon. I mean, kind of getting dogged, if we're going to be real. Like, just how disappointing to end the game off an
End up.
interception like that in OT. Drew Allard kind of living up to everyone's thoughts of him being bad and not built for the moment. It's
I was
just
super impressed by Dante Moore. I can't lie. I'll be honest. I didn't really watch him
Heisman
before that.
favorite now.
I was super impressed, man. And I was wrong about Nussmeier too. I don't know if he's actually injured. People saying he like tore his oblique or something in camp, but I was off there. He's not the same. Like Dante Moore looks like that guy in my opinion. Like the poise and like confidence and control he had in a hostile environment like that. Man, that was impressive.
You can keep
I
going.
would bet this game. I would not bet this game with Beeves money.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Lane, what do we got next? Michigan State, Nebraska. It's all right. This is my TT underlook, boys. 17.5 is what I got it at. You got the spread moving towards Nebraska a little bit. I think it opened 10.5. It's moved to 12.5, 13.5, even some places. But you got at Michigan State, whose offenses looked just phenomenal. 31, 41, 42, 23. So going over this number in all 4 games that they've played this year. And you have Nebraska, whose defenses looked phenomenal up to their last game where Michigan put up a 30 spot. They lost a really emotional game. Raiola obviously threw that like halftime Hail Mary that made this game a lot closer than it was. But Michigan was controlling this game the whole way through from start to finish. So I like Nebraska coming back home. I think their defense lives up to what they've been producing before that Michigan game. And 17.5, a spot where Michigan State's went over in all 4 spots so far this year. I just have to play it. It's nasty. It's gross, but I'm back in the Cornhuskers defense today.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that because my read in this game is Nebraska by a bunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I align with that 100%.
Yeah, I've been tending to stay away from Nebraska. So I'll be honest, I didn't look into this one, but I've been a little bit impressed with Michigan State. It's probably a good fade spot. I do like their QB a lot, but this is a tough spot in my opinion.
What up, Crutch? He's in the YouTube. What up, buddy? They fought for the cover. I mean, they've been awesome ATS wise. I just don't think Michigan State's offense is this good.
I was UCLA. Sorry, not to cut you off.
It's a bad spot, man. Oh, UCLA that he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I like what I saw from Nebraska against Michigan to some degree. I thought Raiola was pretty good. They drove down the field on the first drive, and then they turned it over inside the 5 on 4th down. And that you kind of knew how the game was going to go after that. Obviously, they got beat up in the trenches by Michigan, but Michigan State is absolutely not going to do that to them.
At the end of the day, dude, you get both teams going over in their last 3 games with a total at 48.5. It's just simple as that, really. So I got to back the defense here. Under full game if you wanna, but I like MSU. MSU's TT better. Beav, do you like anything in this before we go? Keep going.
Nebraska route.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Agreed.
Will I bet it? Probably not. Big Ten
Agreed.
routes are tough to bet.
Yeah.
What do we got next, Lane?
Does Texas State have that QB still? You can keep going, Lane. I just remember like everyone loved them last year.
They always have a dog QB.
Yeah. Bro, that's an interesting one right there.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas Tech looks awesome. I don't know how
Unreal.
else to describe them. Like, they look insane, man. I don't know if I'm doing it, but I genuinely think that's a team you just back without even thinking right now until they cool off. And be honest, that defense is disgusting.
I thought this total was interesting. You get two teams that are complete opposites of each other. Houston, low scoring, grinded out type of ball club. Texas Tech, run and gun, Wild West shootout, no pun intended. It's weird. I think the total is the most interesting part of this game. 51.5. What do you guys think of the TT?
I can't get past the fact that Houston went to overtime with Oregon State, who's like the worst team in football. And Tech played them this year and beat them 45-14. And I feel like the hype for Texas Tech has officially reached like fever pitch. It's high as it's going to be. They're 5-0. All you're hearing about is how much money they spent in the transfer portal and how every one of those guys is panning out. They're the 11th ranked team in the country, and they're playing Houston, where you got to assume there'll be plenty of Texas Tech fans in the game, to be honest. Houston's nasty, but I'm not going to do it.
I don't know if
31.5.
I don't know if it's a common term, but I like DJN saying with the Texas oil money for NIL. I feel like that's just like the perfect say. That's literally what it is, man. They just literally like drafted like all these elite prospects. And
It's crazy, man. It's crazy what they were able to get in the transfer portal class.
Yeah. The oil money.
Houston's been over in 3 straight games, all at totals 48 and under.
So wait, what do you like, MJ? You like what do you like?
I think I like Texas Tech team total under, as disgusting as it is. I mean,
it might be a bad thing.
Bro, you're telling me a team in Texas Tech just went on the road and put up 34 against Utah, now plays Houston and their team totals at 31? I mean,
yeah, it's interesting. That's the first quantitative play I'm not on the same side as.
I mean, Texas Tech is not a team I want to fade, but if I had to, that'd be the nasty play for me.
Yeah.
I think that's the way, in quotes, to fade them is the team total, because again, their defense is the highlight here. So it's like you don't want to fade them on the spread because you don't know how much Houston's scoring, but Texas Tech could just be a sleepy spot for them. You know, get up by 14, start draining 21, start draining the clock. So if you're gonna fade them, I think that's the way to do it.
Maybe I don't single them out the more I think about it. I mean, is Houston really going to put up a lot of points against the Texas Tech defense? I don't know.
On paper, they shouldn't, but
yeah,
27 and they've been over their team total quite a bit. I mean, they're sitting at what, 20? What are they sitting at here? Hold on.
One thing to mention while you're pulling that up, like Steve just said, Texas Tech stock right now is probably as high as it's going to get, in my opinion.
I think under full game is the way to play it, the more I think about it. Houston TT 19.5, 27, 36, 35, 27 in their 4 games. Yeah, I think this is just under. Any way you slice it, 51.5, I like that. Full game is what I play. The more we talk about it.
I like it.
Yep. All right.
Seen that, Mike.
I've seen some sharp spots on Wyoming. It makes sense. It makes sense. I don't have too much to say other than that. I think the spot screams Wyoming.
I've bet on UNLV. They suck. They're bad. Really bad. Trust me. Steak knows. I hate Wyoming more than any other program in the country.
Yeah.
Hate them. UNLV sucks, and this is honestly probably the spot they lose. But this is one of the worst matchups I think we'll ever watch.
I think there's no weirder contrast in college football than playing your home games at Allegiant Stadium, but then having a spot on your schedule where you go to Laramie, Wyoming to play a game. I just can't get past that being an insanely weird spot, and I think the line tells you that, because UNLV was in one of these spots last week, and like, good for Royal, he like sniffed it out. I didn't. I thought UNLV was losing last week.
Well, Miami Ohio's QB got hurt, so I think I got a little lucky. He was a dog.
Win's a win, man. A win's a win, and a loss is a loss. So, but yeah, I think this is a Wyoming spot. But I agree with Mike Betts saying it seems like everyone's kind of sniffing out Wyoming, but I do kind of like them.
Yeah. Bieber?
I mean, that's not the only one, Jet. They got a lot of them on that program.
Yeah, the whole team's Al Qaeda.
Beef.
Yeah, I like Wyoming.
I was gonna
We
say
got
I
nothing.
almost genuinely wanted to take this. Dude, they've been getting away with murder, man. That Miami Ohio game again.
That
One of the
could be way to
biggest
play it.
biggest bullshit games I've ever watched in my life.
That's nasty to take their team total under.
27.5,
Nasty.
Yeah, they've been soaring over that, right?
41, 30, 38, 38.
Yeah.
That's gross.
You gotta play that, Royal. You gotta.
Fuck no, I'm done betting on Wyoming. I'm done.
You
betting
always
on
have these
UNLV.
reads on streams and you don't play them, and then the next
no,
stream, you're
Wyoming's
like, oh, I
banned.
totally sniffed it out. It's like, fucking dude,
I
you
don't
have
do
good
that. I
reads,
was saying
play 'em.
UCLA because UCLA is just known as the biggest dog shit team.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Wyoming's in that
Thank you,
category
Mike.
too. That
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
stuff.
you were on that too, Mike? Oh my god, it was the worst bet of my life. That was genuinely the worst bet of my life.
What else we got here? Miami, Florida State. Royal, kick this one off. I want to hear what Royal's thinking.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest, this is the game I struggle with the most because I think both of these teams are incredible. And Florida State, I'm gonna say they didn't look great versus Virginia. Like I know it ended up being close in the box score, but they didn't look great in my opinion. And Miami, I mean, they are just. I love that team. I love what they're doing with Carson Beck. I think they're set up for a big run in my opinion. And I really like both of these teams, so I'm having a hard time. I want to lean Florida State, but like I don't want to call it an obvious bounce back because Miami's clearly better. But they're coming home after a pretty bad primetime loss versus Virginia. So for me, it's Florida State or nothing, but I have no interest fading Miami. I really don't.
I do. I mean, I think this is the spot to do it. It may be a little obvious. I mean, Florida State, I mean, the defense, I think, is the biggest thing for me. Like, they were getting carved against Virginia. And before that game, nobody was hip to Virginia's offense. And yes, they have guys, and yes, it's a good offense. But that's what I think was on full display. I mean, nearly 50 points to a team like Virginia in the ACC, and now you get Miami coming into town, who's been phenomenal and is coming off a Florida win where people know Florida's defense is good. It's not like they looked phenomenal in that game. Florida looked just bad. But I don't think anybody has a problem laying this number with Miami. And I got to back the Noles here. I really do. I have to back the Noles. I have to back the dog at home. And we'll see if Miami's up to snuff. This is kind of, I think, their biggest game in terms of prove it that we've had since Notre Dame. And I think Florida wasn't a real test in terms of actual, competitive offense. So we'll see. But I like Florida or Florida State here, I should say. Steak, Florida man.
Yeah, Florida man who also will be a very rich man if Carson Beck wins the Heisman or Miami wins the Natty because I bet them every single way. So obviously this is a huge game for me. I'll be honest, like I liked FSU all week, but I'm kind of starting to think FSU at Doak in a
That's what I'm
rivalry
saying.
game, getting 4.5, and everybody saw how crazy Doak went when they beat Alabama, and I just starting to maybe come around to the fact that FSU could be a trendy dog. And people still hate Carson Beck, man. Like, people do not like Carson Beck. And for me, you guys could call me crazy. I don't know if I'd want anyone else going into a hostile environment at quarterback in the country right now. I'd take Carson Beck going into a hostile environment over most quarterbacks in the country. So I am tempted to back my guys that have been their first road game of the season is still in Florida, which is crazy to think about. But I lean Miami, but the reason why I'm not going to press it is because I agree with what you said earlier about how I don't think Florida and Florida State will both lose and not cover. So I probably will lay off, but my lean is Miami.
Fair. Beav,
So
what
how
do
do
you
you
think?
like?
Okay.
Go ahead, Beav.
No, I'm good. I got nothing. I don't know.
I was gonna say, like in a game like this, like it's a Florida bounce back at home, right? But you have a better opponent coming into town. Like, do you view that as like an obvious bounce back or just a bounce back? Because I feel like if it was a shit opponent, right, obvious bounce back, but it's Miami.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think it's obvious, though.
I agree. I don't know how you guys interpret that, I guess, because that's the way I'm interpreting it. Like, sure, they're playing at home after a loss, but it's also Miami. Like, that's no.
I can't
not
get
an easy
over the
bounce
fact
back.
of how bad the defense looked versus Virginia, man. They were complete. It was a revolving door. And you have
Yeah.
Miami, who's just phenomenal offensively. I can't see. Maybe it's trend. It feels like the same spot as Virginia was. It's like it jumps off the page to me. But I
But
could
it's so
see. Yes, exactly.
I get what
That's
you're saying.
What do you think about the total? 54.5.
Crutch just pointed that out. I mean, yeah, you got to think Florida State's defense steps up. I mean,
I lean the under, man. I mean, I don't know how you don't. Florida
I don't know how
State's games that are nearly 80 points in back. I mean, 3 games in a row they've had 80 points combined. Now you're playing Miami.
Token was saying, I mean, I don't know if this is like a true road game, like Steak said, but Token was saying, I guess Beck's road splits are pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a true road game for sure, bro. Dope
think
is
so?
crazy.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
fair. I was thinking travel wise. Yeah, you're
Maybe
right. You're right.
travel time.
Hostile environment, right?
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, going head to head. Looks like it is trendy from in terms of like what I'm seeing others tap in. Looks like me tokens on FSU. Love to see that. Go Knowles.
I don't know if
Steve-
I'm going head to head either. I might be too much of a pussy, to be honest.
Guess who's on Miami, boys? Guess. Beeves'
Sure.
favorite.
Betting queen.
No, one of the boys up here.
Uh,
Not up here. Not up here. I mean, there's usually up here.
Yeah,
Or sometimes up here.
Money plays.
Money Plays is on Miami.
Shocker. Money Plays is the biggest fucking moron of all time. Absolute.
He fades us, dude. He really does.
I'm gonna say, bro, Money play's been doing good, right?
Yeah, yes. Money's
Yeah, he
money's
has. I to his action, he's doing real good. I mean,
Revenge. That was a revenge spot.
full fade yesterday. New Mexico is sharp, eh, Money? Real sharp.
Let's keep going. Kansas, UCF. Anyone
Yeah.
got that?
That's my play, my singular play
Oh
as
my
of now.
God, Of course it is. You have the
My
most.
Jayhawks, baby.
Sicko.
Bet him week 0, never bet him again. We're running right back. I just feel like Jalen Daniels really isn't getting the respect he deserves. I mean, obviously they lost last game, but they still played well. They lost by 3 to a good Cincy team. You got UCF, who in my opinion is dog shit. I don't care that they lost to Kansas State. I really don't. They're coming back home. I think this is one of the easier bounce back spots, if you will. I still think Kansas is underrated. I really do. So I'll take 3.5 on the road all day. I don't see a world UCF is stopping Jalen Daniels in this offense.
I think Steak loves to fade UCF, if I'm remembering correctly, right?
Yeah, I mean they're really bad. They're really bad, and I don't care. I agree with everything Royal said. They're fucking awful, and
Yeah.
I guess this is a little bit of an overreaction to decent football played by UCF recently because they housed North Carolina and Kansas just lost to Cincinnati. But I can't say anything against that play because UCF is bad. They do. Hey, UCF
They do get it.
home crowd underrated.
And that's why I like it too, because I felt like it was short, but as in like I'll take Kansas at this number all day. I think they win by 7, no problem.
Yeah, don't hate that at all.
Minimum.
Might even tell you.
I don't have a real
Tell me
read on
different.
that one. I can't lie. The bounce house.
Yeah,
That's
that's UCF. It gets rocking.
All right, let's keep going. What we got, Lane?
I'm gonna bounce after Texas A&M if that's cool because I got to play there.
Beautiful.
Dude, fuck this team, man. I love them, but I hate them so
Oh,
much. Every
They're
time I bet on them, they don't fucking cover.
They're covering
And they
today.
dominate the games too. Like, I'm sorry, but if you have Auburn, that should have been a blowout.
They're covering. They're covering today. Steak. I think you're on
They
the
probably
same
will
page.
because I'm not touching it. I'll let you guys have all the fun. I'll just
Good.
watch.
We're gonna hit this bet, and I love Mississippi State.
Good.
I love Jeff Levy. They literally could be undefeated right now. They almost beat Tennessee, which is crazy. They've already beat Arizona State this year, and this is their first bad game of the year. They're gonna get absolutely fucking brutalized by Texas A&M. I think, bro, 30 points. Like if this is one game of the week, I would consider an alt line. I think Texas A&M by murder.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. A&M's offense isn't getting any credit. They're off a stinker to Auburn. Auburn's underrated, I think, in terms of just their overall
Stinker?
squad. Yeah, stinker. What do you mean?
500 yards.
Put up 16 points. Fuck the yards, bro. I'm
Yeah,
looking
but if
at
you watch that game, it was
put up
dominant.
6.
Yeah.
They put up 16. I mean,
Yeah, but your box score watching, bro, it's
it's 16 points.
Close.
It's 16
just
points
saying,
for a team
bro.
that's been putting up 40 regularly.
It's actually. I wonder if when the last time a team put up 500 yards of offense and scored 16 was.
Probably never.
It's crazy, but they'll get in the end zone today. Plenty.
7U pod from Tristan. Yeah, I mean, I think it's A&M or nothing here. It's this line is huge. Mississippi State's look competent. they've looked like a different Mississippi State team, been competitive with Tennessee. You get 16.5 against an A&M team that refuses to cover. I mean, it's A&M or nothing for me.
Too big of an ask. Awesome improvement by Mississippi State this year. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the coach and the quarterback, but this is too big of an ask to ask them to compete here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I agree.
Look at these undersplits, man. Holy
I still
moly.
feel like A&M is like slightly underrated too, because for example, like last game, right? You see they put up 16, but like they dominated that game, and like I still don't think people are taking Marcel Reed serious just because
I
he's in
agree.
your like traditional QB, but he's
agree.
making plays left and right. And
And you see this-
Concepcion is a demon.
Lines from
absolute
15.5 up to 17.5 now. That's that's key numbers in football, and that's a ton of respect for the A&M to be getting, in my opinion. So I like this. I like this a lot.
Uh-oh,
Wow.
Rowdy POD.
What does he got?
And
See-
and Thursday's behind us.
See you outside?
The play of the
Yeah.
day today.
Good. Appreciate you, man.
Vanderbilt, Alabama over 56.5. Locked us in. Bet this week.
Bama over 56.5.
Don't hate it.
I can see
Rowdy
it.
added up.
Don't hate it. Don't
Marcel
hate it.
Reed, Dayton Suni Lee. W
The,
Nugget.
the revenge play from Rowdy. Dude, Curd with 10 subs, man. Just you're the man, bro. Appreciate
Kurt's
you.
always huge in here.
Yeah, Kurt's
Yeah.
a beast.
Yeah. Goated.
All right, boys,
Uh,
I got to bounce.
Thank you for coming,
Yeah.
Sam.
Dick.
Hey, can we get a
Need-
POD before you go?
Oh, damn. So, fuck. Yeah, I got to figure this out.
Good man, Em.
Washington's already somebody's POD, right?
Yeah,
Everybody.
there's two. It's Beeve and Royal. I mean MJ's.
What about oh, never
Louisville,
mind,
that's yours,
actually.
right, MJ?
Yeah.
Louisville's
what-
yours.
Wait, MJ, I thought you said yours was Washington.
Well, if Beeves is Washington, then I'll do Louisville instead.
W.
All right, fuck it. Give me Purdue at the best line you could find them.
Ooh. Like that.
Go line shopping for me, Lane.
Yeah, why not A&M?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
No one's-
Oh,
no
you know
one's-
what? Fuck it. I take it back. I'll take it back. Sorry.
I know. I was just gonna say.
My
why
bad.
did-
I got.
Do you think I was on them because I'm a Glazer?
Kinda A&M, dude. That's my POD.
I was
The
gonna
Problem
say.
is, if I bet them, they ain't covering.
You're gonna alt line this.
All
Yeah,
right.
good point. All right, see you, boys.
Much
See you,
love,
brother.
Sig. Appreciate you, brother. What else we got? Do we have everyone's pod? What Royals is
Royals is Kansas, Louisville, A&M, and Washington.
W plug, Richie.
Yeah, I say we call it, boys. I say we call it. There ain't any more games to talk about, is there?
TCU.
Yeah, that's
What time
the
do you
last
fly out?
8:30 tonight.
Yuck.
I get in late as fuck.
Yeah, I will be absolutely fucking hammered at this wedding, and then I'm gonna go home at 1 a.m. Drive 45 minutes home, or have my pregnant wife drive me home, and then I'm gonna 4
Oh
hours
my
later get right
God,
back on the
dude.
flight and grind a Sunday stream with the Vikings on. That should be
Dude, we'll be in
Dude.
we'll probably be in the same room streaming.
So you're going wedding to the airport.
well home. The
So,
worst
oh
part
yeah,
is-
it's like changing shit. Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
it's gonna suck. But I also don't sleep on planes.
Let's fucking win
Yeah,
some money.
tomorrow's gonna be a grind. Like, it's weird. Tomorrow I'll be in Dallas, but I also have a wedding today in Minnesota.
Yeah,
It makes
that's a
fucking
lot.
sense.
Feels weird
Yeah,
that I'll be in
it's-
Dallas tonight. It's just
It's fucking stupid. Are you just chilling at the hotel solo tonight?
well, I'm gonna get there like probably midnight, so I'll probably
Yeah,
just be cooked, and then I'll wake up early and get you from the airport, and that'll be it. Our day will start. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
gonna be a bloated day.
It's gonna be busy.
Where are you guys streaming from?
Fucking hotel, I guess. We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be from. I don't know. We'll talk.
They
to the
always
booking
have
guys.
like those.
Oh,
like,
maybe
meeting
you
rooms.
stream and I fucking Uber to fucking their office or something. You mean, well, like, I'm gonna stream somewhere to, like, I'm not gonna be streaming because I'm gonna be watching the fucking game. So
Yeah.
we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
We'll-
forgot they have an office now.
yeah. Maybe we could go to their office. That'd be dope. Yeah, exactly. think it's
DJing got
pretty
9.5 at home too. I'm a fucking road dog or road favorite every fucking week.
Yo, if you want to bet it, let's drop that link in chat real quick.
W Lane.
Oh, nice.
Dude,
shit,
Washington's jerseys are so like their color scheme is
It's tough.
so gas.
Purple is fire. Purple's just a fire color.
All right, Mike's tweaking. I'm dipping, boys.
All right. Much love, B. We'll talk. I'll see you soon, bro.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, brother.
See you, brother.
Text me when you land and everything.
Yeah.
Keep me updated. All right. What?
I could tell he like couldn't fucking exit out. That's why he like covered his camera.
Yeah. Oh man, what do you think JR is up to right now?
Based off what he told me, probably studying. His exam got moved up.
Oh, sooner?
That's what he told me. Yeah.
I tapped into that Texas Tech Houston under. That's nasty. I'm adding that.
Yeah, I haven't placed anything yet.
That might be like a 40-0 game.
I think so.
40-7.
I think Texas
JR
Tech
studying on
might
his
step
boat.
up a little bit. Let me retweet the old card. Beautiful.
Wait, so what do we like in this Iowa game?
Iowa?
Or Iowa State?
Oh, I mean,
Cincy.
it's hard
Feel
not
like-
to like Cincy, but I don't want to go back to them after last week.
Yeah. Iowa State's just not a team I like fading, but
Like
I
Cincy
feel
feels like the
like-
sharp play. It
Yeah.
looks like the sharp play, but we know Noon Cake has its fucking.
Yeah, it does.
ISU is one of those teams that just fucking gets it done. Like Utah
didn't.
was. They just get
That's
it
what
done.
I'm saying. That's
That's what I did last week, bro. I didn't even look at anything. I just tapped ISU. And it
You
was
get the
only
unranked
bet I
home
hit.
fade. Seems like, I mean, Cincinnati looked great last week.
Yeah.
Concerning.
Laramie Magic. Where's that, Crutch? Am I unfamiliar?
What the fuck is he talking about?
About to look it up.
All right, chat. We appreciate y'all as always. Please come to the NYC party. We actually need y'all to
By
pull
all
up to
means.
this shit. We actually need y'all to pull up to this shit. This is gonna be a fun fucking time, and we need y'all to pull up. It's simple as that. It's free. You download the app, you get free drinks. It's and you get to meet all the boys and have some fun. Pretty simple. Let me share my screen here.
It's really that it?
Here, I'll 2 minutes.
That it is it.
Yeah. I'm in
That
pain.
it.
Yeah, I don't know what I just said. I was gonna say that's really it, and then yeah.
We got 45 of y'all going. 45. We got 10 maybes. 26 invited. I mean, it's gonna be a good time, boys. So we got. Oh, is that Pranav on there? W. We got Pickett in the building. Got a bunch of people coming. So yeah, RSVP. Come to this. As you can see, you download the app. Deposit $25. Free drinks and bar tab, boys. We're not joking. We're not joking. Free drinks. And we'll be at Schaefer's in NYC. There's a fucking
Yeah, if you know New York City, bro, $25 is about one drink.
Yeah. So this tab is gonna be fire. It's $25 and you drink for free with all the boys. It's gonna be awesome. Wear a jersey. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like insane, like going out and seeing how much drinks like are at the bar. Like like even the bars here, dude. I go out to like the bar and you just get like a vodka cran or like a vodka soda or whatever, and it's like $15. I'm like, dude, like it's
And they're terrible too. And they're
I know,
house
they're awful.
liquor, super strong. They don't taste good, and it's 90% ice. So
Yup.
that's NYC for you.
20
Go
bucks
Phils
too.
tonight, Red October. Yeah, go fucking Phils, man. Need them boys popping. Shohei.
Bro, how about
Ohtani,
the Yanks?
Dude. Cam
Cam
Schlittler,
Schlittler.
man. Put him in where's the
He should
MLB Hall of
have.
Fame? Put him in there now.
Cooperstown.
Cooperstown, yeah. I bet he already has a spot, dude. I don't give a shit if he's a rookie. That was one of the coldest performances I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, did you see
You had
this
Red Sox fans chirping his mom, and he just
Did you
went
see
out
what he
there
did
and
after the
fucking
game?
hung nuts on Boston. Yeah, he's still going at it on Twitter, bro.
No, he goes-
He's still talking his shit.
He goes, I'm just happy their season's over. He's like, I ended their season.
Drinking that dirty water.
Shohei
Yeah, he's a
Ohtani's
fucking
going to be
beast,
seeing
man.
ghosts today. Oh yeah, we're having a pregame as well, and we'll be streaming the event too. So, if you're not coming,
Holy
you can
shit.
at least pretend to be there.
I haven't seen this guy in forever.
I don't remember his name, to be honest. Fuck the Yanks. I'm with you, Tony.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
I
Phils.
don't
Go
have
Phils.
too much faith. I will say though, I feel like that series is kind of what they needed. They need a little boost.
It's whoever just gets hot is gonna fucking win. And I feel like I also just saw Bo Bichette's out for the Blue Jays this whole series.
Blue Jays are good. No, they're pretty good. I mean, I agree. I don't think they're built for the playoffs. But we'll
the Yanks
see.
or the Jays?
Neither are the Yanks.
I mean,
I don't
that's
know.
highly debatable, but
Judges
when was the last
do-
time Blue Jays won anything?
I don't know. Never.
Like not like a playoff series.
Just have fun playing the Phils, man. Team full of aura.
Oh, AL. I thought you were. No, I was reading Tony. I thought you were saying like AL. Yeah, AL is. I mean, dude, the Dodgers are. The way they have those contracts, I mean, they're a fucking super team, man. T-Bone, that's crazy.
The AL is literally so shit.
Yeah.
All right, handsome gentlemen. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. We got a loaded fucking weekend ahead of us. So tap in. We'll be live tomorrow morning with. We might be live with DJ. I got to figure out if I got to pick up Beeve from the airport or not. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be live Monday for BV Crabs. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of content incoming. So we appreciate y'all. Send us off, bro. I'm off. I'm out of here.
I'm off too, man. I need to hit a run or something. Mental's hurting.
Ciao, Bella.
Yeah.
What's up? Thanks for coming through, boys. Who do we raid? Anybody? Anybody live?
Bottle street super, they clean up the street. Cool like Gucci, new shoes on.